computer's checking.
Everybody. How are you? Thank you for joining us on this lovely Tuesday for Rifts, a game of weirdness, wildness, and awesomeness. Oh yeah, that's where I wanted. So, welcome. We're just going to go very quick today. Thank you to Roll20, our sponsors, Roll20, .net, Tabletop Loot at tabletoploot.com, so Nerdware, and the wonderful and amazing Devin Rue for sponsoring and supporting the channel. Our Patreon is a great way to help support the channel, and I do want to remember that it is Subtober. I want to remember that so that I can tell that it is Subtober. And in our game, if you sub or give 500 bits, you can give a character a reroll. I'm trying to think who currently has them. I think I've got one.
I had one, and now I don't.
You used it? Good.
I
and
did.
If you give 100 bits, someone gets a 10, and you can choose who gets a plus 10% on their next roll. Yeah. As always, our and our Patreon, I'm sure the information is there. Our Discord is amazing and full of great people. And so join that as well. So we're going to go ahead and do our introductions today. We're going to start with Jovra.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I play Jovra, an Atlantean artifact hunter, and she has a familiar, a blue dragon named Zarsig.
Blue dragon.
Dragon.
I love the dragon.
It's the best. All right, Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I play Iola, the half-fairy wizard thief.
Awesome. We're going to go to Hello.
Hello. I am Hello. I'm Maxine Bachman. I play Hello, the sci-tech eco-traveler.
All right, and we're going to go to Jericho Jack.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan, and I am playing Jericho Jack, the awesome human mercenary. So cool. What was? Don't do that.
Not as cool as our special guest, Cassidy.
Well, hi, y'all. My name's Fox Barrett, and tonight I will be playing Cassidy Sunshine, the techno wizard.
All right. So you may remember last time, or in the past, about 5 years ago, there was Jovra and Iola met during an assault at a town whose name was funny, but I suddenly forgot.
Bald Knob.
The assault on Bald Knob.
It's in my notes.
I don't think I'll ever forget that name.
Wow.
Yep.
It's a real town. And met a techno wizard on the run named Cassidy Sunshine. They all survived. They also met a weird gunslinger. And things happened. And 5 years later, the Iron Riders are operating for the Legion. The Legion is a group of heroes trying to tame this world, and mercenaries. They pay well. They take on jobs, but they are not evil. They try to do their best for everybody, which is very difficult in this world where magic has erupted, and the apocalypse happened about 300 years ago. There's magic, there's super science, there's dragons. They met Elvis not that long ago, or an Elvis not that long ago. And they met the king not that long ago. And let's see. Recently, they came to Merktown, a town of mercenaries, and started up their, classic brand of trouble. Got in a bar fight. Got in a bar gladiator contest with a ogre.
You're very good.
Or orc. It was an orc.
You're doing very good things.
Yeah. Also, you had, and previously, Hello's body had been destroyed, sadly, and they went to the junkyard to help Hello build a new one. With everyone's input, they designed a brand new masterpiece for her.
Masterpiece.
Should I show a picture or wait?
It's up to you.
Show the picture.
Oh, dear Lord.
Put the arms up. That's so good.
It's like the Crushinator.
I love it.
I didn't realize how much like the Crushinator it is until I saw it.
Sorry.
The arms really make it. I love it.
That's terrifying.
But after developing a brand new Hello, they got into a high-speed car chase and stopped the carjacker and recovered the item that was in a car to bring back to the Northern Gum representative who it was stolen from for a whole lot of money, for 500,000 credits. On the way back, they got ambushed, and Jack and Jovra got left a little bit behind, and they had to fight off mercs from the Mephisto's Horsemen's gang, who stole 2 pistols from them, and the other one they stole, or they took his TW pistol, and then Jericho killed him. Now, when they all gathered at the gun dealership, they had forgotten that they had told, or Jack had promised he would let the carjacker, who he had known of old, go, so that they wouldn't be injured. But the ambush made it difficult to do that, and the Northern Gun had control of, what was their name? Jasmine Ace, the quick flex car thief. And they were not going to give up Jasmine easily. So the group made a deal for Jasmine's life. They would pay 200,000 in order to have the group, or have them turn over Jasmine to the group. There were other options, but this was the cleanest one, the one that everyone agreed on, the easiest. Northern Gun is the world's leading manufacturer of equipment of all kinds, from guns to med kits to pizza ovens. Northern Gun supplies everyone with everything. For the most part, there's some exceptions. So yes.
So they're the good guys.
As we left off, I think we left off not long after Jasmine. After freeing Jasmine, Jasmine had told you all that there were snipers on the roof, and then ran away while you weren't looking.
Yeah.
None of us
like-
looked.
No one looked, and just watched Jasmine run into the distance.
Yeah,
I probably looked.
You probably
You.
I don't think Hello can look up, so she did not look.
Well, Hello's sensors
True.
did not waver.
Huh. Well, I feel sick to my stomach. I've never given up that much money in my life.
We should retreat before
We should go.
are annihilated.
I don't think we'll be annihilated, but we should definitely go get drunk. Oh, God. And
There's
Jack is going to walk off.
Wait, there's snipers on the roof, right?
No, there are not actually snipers.
Oh.
Oh, my God. That is the most precious moment. Not only did
Hello just
that was wonderful. That was adorable. Hello, all believe there were snipers, as well did Maxine. That was fantastic. That was great. There are no bonus XP. I say bonus XP for Maxine for falling for it. No, there are no snipers. We're okay. We're fine. Hello.
Harkins says, we should talk about this in the morning, in his gravelly voice that I can't quite do, because I'm not as skilled. And
Can I play Harkins?
no, that's an easy decision.
I'm a big dumb cowboy.
Howdy,
I got
howdy,
good
howdy.
Yeah.
There's a snake in my boot.
I'm grumpy.
I sure do got a cool horse. Zippity boo.
All right,
I like you.
all of you,
That horse is
return-
fucking cool though. His
will
horse. Is...
return to the bar that you were in, which was the worst bar.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Flair.
That was my oven. Sorry, guys.
I was gonna say someone's pizza rolls are ready.
My sensors were going off.
My bomb's about to go off.
See, what was the name of the bar? It's
We're
in this
kidding about
list.
the Northern Gun making pizza ovens. Damn.
Which bar?
the crummy bar.
The one we
I got
first
cheered
went
100 bits. Thank you.
Yay! So you get a +10 to your next skill check.
Yeah.
It was it in the Warrens? No.
It wasn't the Quiet Warrior. No, that's the nice one.
The Quiet Warrior was where Harkins was staying, which was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
very nice place.
The one that we were at, the Lone Star.
Were you okay? Lone Star, not Old Granddad's. Gotcha.
The
Oh,
Lone Star with
Old Granddad's is the pizza place you went to.
Wichita Bear is the bartender, and
Yeah.
his husband Ezekiel Thresher, who is a gunslinger, I think.
I have got to get caught up.
Well, Wichita
have
Bear
occurred.
is a literal bear and also a bear.
And
Oh,
also,
Yeah,
I
he is a
followed.
bear bear. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Oh, the group had also, I should have mentioned that the group had also encountered some vampires that claimed they were working for the Red King and found evidence that he might be in Baton Rouge.
And at that point, we're like, he can be there for a while.
Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're in a super rush to go die by vampires in a swamp, but
Just
maybe.
Wade into a vampire swamp? No, sounds bad.
Do rocket launchers kill vampires?
No,
What?
actually, no.
I guess I'll get a stupid water gun.
Thank you for the
You already have a
bits.
stupid
we
water
get-
gun.
We got more
I'll get
bits.
I'll get an effective water gun.
What did
This
these bits go to?
to Jack for internet
no.
luck.
Internet luck.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I need it. I really do need it, actually. If you see me looking like this, it's because I can't hear anybody because everybody's becoming to me.
Suddenly, we have the phone.
So
Sorry. Though, yes, a garlic missile would very much inconvenience a vampire temporarily.
Oh, that's something. Hello needs a garlic launcher.
It
Wait.
doesn't do much. It
Just
just, they're just like,
mix
"Hmm."
garlic and spray.
It's
Wait.
like someone throwing it's like someone throwing burnt broccoli at you.
Like glitter.
actual
It's
actual
annoying.
thought here.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you have an arrow, right,
Uh-huh.
and you shoot the arrow into the vampire, and the edge of the arrow has a small explosive capsule, and inside the capsule is a bunch of water. Will that like kill it from the inside out, or will it just hurt it a lot and then it will
It
regenerate?
would hurt a lot, but it matters on the vampire.
What if you had arrows that magically were infused that when they went into the body spewed sunlight all out of it? Would that kill the vampire?
I mean, if you could develop that techno wizard arrow, maybe.
That's fine. I have Iola and Jover. They'll figure it out. But
No,
that's,
we
I like
won't.
them.
They literally won't. They cannot.
Don't volunteer me for that.
So
No, I
anyhow,
I don't know how to do that, Jack.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. You like read a tome or something, whatever you guys wizards do.
I'm not a wizard, Jack.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
shoot lightning and stuff. I don't know.
Not a wizard, Harry.
you're
You're gonna
not.
do spells and shit. You're gonna be fucking pleased about it. You're going to Hogwarts.
I think we need Jack.
To go back to the id.
Yeah, let's go back,
I
let's
think-
go back to the bar.
I
As
feel like breaking Fox is my only goal in this whole thing.
it's so difficult. It is fun to do. Okay, so as you head back to the bar,
Mhm.
you hear from next door a pair of gunshots that sound like Harkin's guns. You hear 4 shots.
Is Harkins right here with us?
No, he just walked off to head to his bar.
I
We
looked at the
follow.
other. Yep, and let's go because that might be Harkins in
You
trouble.
go inside, and standing in the hallway is a very confused woman holding a sai sword who looks just baffled.
Who
I
shot?
would like to see invisible.
You cast see invisibility.
Yes.
It triggers. Boom. This woman's sai sword is very powerful. You can tell she's wearing like a oversized t-shirt under which you can see cybernetic armor.
Okay.
Does this?
So she sleeps in her cybernetic armor.
She does everything in her cybernetic armor.
Fair.
Ginky.
It's
And
It's like built into her body.
Oh, it's like graphed into them, right?
It just took me a minute to
like
figure that
where
out.
her shirt is oversized on like one arm, you can see the cybernetic armor, and she is holding a sai sword, which pretty much indicates a cyber knight.
Okay.
Do we see Harkins anywhere?
She says, "The cowboy was here, and then there was a woman, and the woman blew a kiss at me, and they both disappeared.
Where's the cowboy?
He was in room 4, and on room 4, you see a note tacked to the door.
Search for Hawkins is the name of the
I take the note off and I stare at it for a while. I go, yeah.
Oh,
What does the note
Jover,
say?
Jover, read this. Check this out.
Oh no.
All right, so Jovra, the note says, needed to take him for a minute. He'll be back in no time. I'll bring him to you. There's a fancy heart, and then it says Charla, comma, the soldier.
Oh, he's in
know
Hoghead.
this
Never
name?
mind.
You might remember this name from 5 years ago.
feel like-
Oh.
He's probably in hog heaven.
There are
Let's
no
be
bullet
honest.
holes in the wall, and the Cyber Knight can tell you that that the cowboy got a couple of shots off at this woman, and then they both disappeared and clearly hit her all 4 times.
All right. So then he was captured by something?
Someone took him.
Why'd they write? What is that? And I point to the little heart. Doesn't that mean like love, hugs and kisses or some shit?
Yeah.
So is it someone that Harkins maybe is friends with?
I'm trying to remember her.
Okay, so when
Or-
you were in the town, you were someone had sealed the town, magically sealed off the town. That was the Mystic Knight, Charla, the soldier.
Oh, okay.
She was about 5'9", had silvery armor with a black tabard, a 5 foot tall or a huge ass claymore double sword with a heart on it, and a demon skull for a helmet.
Yummy. So while like when we first start like investigating this, Hello is very simply just softly going to be playing the Pink Panther theme song.
So Jover would be like, so Jover probably would eventually remember then.
Jover would remember it, yeah.
Iola,
I have to look for that.
do you remember 5 years ago when we met? This is the woman from then.
The one who like encapsulated the whole town?
Yes.
Well, fuck, we're not gonna find her.
Why? Who is this?
Well, when we fought vampires, she helped. She's
All right.
No, she didn't.
well,
She hindered.
The vampires.
she helped the vampires.
Mhm.
All right. Wait. So this is somebody who's involved with the vampires then.
Well, we don't know if she was involved with the vampires or not, because she bounced.
Well, all I know is that we had a bit of a, I don't know if you guys remember, but we had a bit of a tiff with some asshole vampires in a quarry, and now somebody who is what you saw this lady with vampires.
No, we saw her at the same time that we encountered vampires.
She told you she was working for them.
Oh, did she? I thought she told
She
us.
said she had been paid to tell you certain things, including the name of the
okay.
vampire who was mad at everybody.
Fair. Okay.
But she was clearly a mercenary. Mystic Knights are always paid for whatever they do.
Like, does Jack know? Like, if we said Mystic Knight, would Jack know what that is?
I don't believe so. No, Jack would not.
So, Jack, they're like magical mercs.
Okay. Got it. So
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, no. So I'm understanding what you're saying.
Mhm.
So anybody that once Harkins dead or captured dead or alive, really, sent this person to go get him. Now we don't know a whole lot about Harkins because talking about his past isn't something he really enjoys doing. But we know that he's from the Colorado territories or the Colorado Baronies, and we know that he fucking hates vampires. And those are the two things I really have paid attention to whenever he speaks. So I can only put together that a vampire wants him dead, or one of the Colorado baronies, like the one that he pissed off, might want him. So he could be where Redface is, Red King, or he could be in the baronies, maybe. How far could they have gotten if they disappeared?
Well, she said, I'll return him to you.
Magic.
They probably need him for a job. He may return with money.
Or they'll return his tongue or something. Like his head, I don't know.
How
I mean-
long does it take me to do a ritual?
What's the ritual?
If I do locate as a ritual, I have a higher chance of finding the person.
Now, here's the thing. It takes as long as it takes, but you're not going to find it. So you do this, but you don't find him. You have a feeling that you do know that while Mystic Knights are awful, they'd like to stick to their word.
So if she says he's coming back unharmed, he's
Yes.
coming back.
Yes.
That's a start, at least. That's something. All right, then I guess we just we find a new teammate. That's a shame. That's a real shame.
No, I
Time to move on.
Why
Jack.
do you seem more happy than sad?
Cassidy, you heard some gunshots outside of your room. You're staying at the Quiet Warrior in Merktown where you do some shopping. And you hear a bunch of people just talking.
All right.
Why not? Let's just make everything easy.
Sure. Quick.
That these things are directly connected. It's not. I'm just making it storyline simple.
Hey, I'm here for it, sugar. Quick question. What time of day is it?
It is not the dead of night.
It's always nighttime in Merktown.
Are blackbirds singing in the dead of?
I have lost track of where the time is, so we're gonna say it's
I imagine that the car chase was at night.
the car chase was at night, and then let's say it's 2 a.m.
Oh, for fuck's sake, y'all.
And this is the Quiet Warrior. This is supposed to be the quiet bar.
Yeah, clearly. All right. So, bang, 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 gunshots. Grabbing my own gun, grabbing my hat, but see, now I gotta think about what the hell Cassidy sleeps in.
Does Cassidy sleep in anything?
Jammies. Little footsie jammies.
Absolutely under no
flap
circumstances.
Can it
Jericho
be like
Jack.
a fluffy, can it be like a nightgown that's got like the lace trimming and like
See, I see her. I see her as a bit more like those like old timey prospector like underoos with like the butt flap and everything.
I love
Yes.
that.
So it's just gun, hat, and that, and she just like goes up to the door and presses up against like her ear up against it, and like slowly opens the door out and kind of peeks to see what in the hell is going on out in the hall. And yes, Chad, the butt flap is definitely down right now because it's a lot funnier that way.
Oh yeah.
Always butt flap down.
Comedy first. All right.
Welcome to Riffs.
Decency second.
So,
So
one
I
of the doors
mentioned-
in the hallway creaks open, and the Cyber Knight turns around abruptly and is like, "Vampires? What the hell?" And you see a Cyber Knight that you had seen before. I had written her name down and have since forgotten her. Nope, that's the notes for Flibbit.
Ooh,
Libbit?
it's a thing.
Is that a Pokemon?
No.
Janet.
It was a fairy.
It was a fairy.
It wasn't Dragacoom's. I forget. Was it Taya? No, Taya was someone else.
Penelope.
Taya was the name of
Susan.
Yeah, Susan. No, we've got a lot of Susans. So Susan. Susan, Lady
Sarandon.
Susan. She uses Sir Susan.
Sir Susan.
Yeah, and you have met her before.
I've
She's
met-
like big badass that just kind of lives here most of the time.
Okay, so like I start to kick the door open, and then it's like push out. Susie? What the hell's going on out here?
Oh, it seems like everything's cleared, and you see everyone else in the hallway.
So Isla just pops her head around and is like, "Oh my
And
god,
it's like-
Cassidy!" It just belts at you.
And
Just
so
straight
Zarzek is
belts
just
at
gonna be like, "Da, da, 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 da."
Whoa, hi,
you.
dragon.
You
What
have a
the?
tiny fairy up around your neck, and you have a dragon by your feet.
Are we in the hallway?
Not anymore, as Cassidy has fallen into her room.
So
being
they're with
attacked by
us?
Iola and Zarzek.
Zarzek, look,
They're in the same room as
Cassidy?
us?
You're the hallway. You're all in the hallway right outside of that room.
Okay.
Zarzek.
I'm gonna help Cassie. I'm sorry.
Hi, what is it?
Zarzek.
Holy shit! It has been a minute, sugar. Also, hi.
Cassidy. Sunshine?
That you did remember. Hey, awesome. That means I don't gotta. This is not polite in the slightest. Just toss my gun on the bed. Cassidy Sunshine, pleased to re-meet you.
There's a TV in the corner that isn't in any other room.
Oh, here, well,
It's just straight faced with like two little cross eyes, like green cross eyes, and like digital mouth. Just standing there.
I don't know if you remember me. I'm Jovra.
Jovra, yeah, no, and the blue one. I remember.
Zarsig.
Zarsig, right? I definitely do not forget a dragon. Don't see one of those every single day. Definitely not down there. Hi, I am not exactly properly attired, if you don't mind.
Oh, yep,
Oh.
sorry.
Call it.
No.
Sorry.
It's fine. I just grab, like, my coat's by the door. I grab it, throw it over. I'm still just wearing, like, the underoos, but now the coat's on top of it.
Nice.
Hi. Were y'all shooting off guns in the hallway?
Who is this?
This is
Um,
Cassidy
I thought you guys
Sunshine.
were robbing this person.
Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. Cassidy Sunshine. Pleasure to meet you.
Jack, and he's a pretty big guy with a big metal arm.
Big robot arm.
Like it's not like good looking. Like it looks like Russian tech. So
It's
it's,
like a
all
diesel engine, as I recall.
Yeah, and it's got exhaust pipes coming out of it that smoke slightly. And he's got like big long black grease back hair and a big wicked scar with a robot eye looking at you, and the armor with the big like leather sort of vest on top of it. And he shakes your hand with the metal arm.
That's a good. Okay. That's
Jack,
a.
nice to meet
You
you.
definitely made some decisions there.
Yeah, as you
Yep.
touch the metal arm, you suddenly know, using your
Mhm.
unit, that the metal arm was not the best craftsmanship,
Mhm.
but has been well tended, and a
Hmm.
lot of the parts of it are not exactly necessary. But
So I get unnecessary, like needlessly close, and it's like, y'all know you don't need the. You can lose like half of this thing, right? Like, hang on, it's
I put
Just-
that there.
okay. Well,
How else is it gonna smoke?
yeah. So about that, you really want it to do? Is that like a smoke screen thing to use that for cover? Because it's just kind of smoking up the room. It ain't doing you no good.
You people
Honestly,
have no taste.
Every time you look over at the TV, it slightly shifts a little bit. Like it's, not
getting
where it was.
closer and closer.
it just like gets to here. I'm just like, sweet Jesus.
Oh, that's hello.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to explain a little more than that.
Hello, you want to introduce yourself?
The digital starts going up into like a little smile, and the arm goes, "Hello."
Oh my God, you're a robot or something, ain't you? What?
Or
In
something?
tarnation.
No, I am not a robot, apparently.
Cassidy is now just making a circuit of hello.
She's
Go on.
following with you, so it's
No,
like
stop,
as you
stop. You stop. No, don't move for just a sec. Like, excuse me, hang on. And like, I'm looking down below. I'm going around. I'm just, hang on. I gotta get a device for this. One moment. I'm like reaching into my bag. I'm like pulling out various like ocular tools to be like, what?
if you get close, hello is actually gonna be like, like
I don't think I've never seen nothing like you before. What in the? Hang on. I'm getting sidetracked, but I need to. Your
I
friend is
know.
very interesting. Jack was it? All right. Well,
I am
Jack.
told there is a thing called a personal bubble.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
only with friends. Hello, strangers don't have those. Feel free.
Oh, then
Hello.
feel free to
Susie says, "I have a personal bubble."
And I would never think of violating it there, sugar. But apparently it doesn't
Right.
apply to me when I open my door there,
I'm
Iola.
sorry.
No,
I
you're
said I'm
fine.
sorry. Just
You
like
know nothing to.
Hey, did you happen to see anything or hear anything that happened? One of our friends just disappeared.
Nah, I heard some gunshots out in the hall. That's why I came out there and ready to, deal with some little trouble. But I ain't seen nothing. I was just sleeping, mostly.
Well, then, I'm not sure where to start our search, guys.
I think unfortunately this is something where we have to wait.
you remember that
Okay.
that magic bitch from like
Very descriptive. We don't know like
we
6
spent
of
like
those.
one whole day together. Really, there's not many people we came across in this one whole
Cassidy's-
day.
Cassidy says yes and thinks no.
The one who like closed us in the town.
Ball knob, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
like one of
God.
our friends.
Oh. How much do you like that friend?
Depends on who you ask. I
Eh.
think he's great.
Yeah, take it or leave it.
The
JJ.
note she left said that she will return him, and she's supposed to be a mystic knight of her word.
I don't know. I think it's a little hard to swallow to let some mystic knight that Harkin's shot at, we just go off of their word. That doesn't sit well with me. But if you guys think we should do that, then we should do that.
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but I think I should get dressed is what I should do.
Oh yeah, don't mind us.
All right.
Get out of the room! Just
Not
like,
really my...
Oh, all right. I thought we were talking.
It's fine. No, it's fine. Whatever. You know what? Hey, I ain't shy about nothing. Screw it. And
I was
Cassidy wants
like-
to get dressed.
Yeah, hello 100% just stays. She's just there.
Hello.
Just gotta get the... One moment, y'all.
Strangers don't have the bubble. Hello, you're good to go.
Hello, strangers do have the bubble.
it's
Everyone
friends.
has a personal bubble.
Yeah.
I thought he
Right.
was meaning strangers to me. Not me to strangers.
So y'all from around here or what?
No, well, I am. I love it here.
This shithole, really?
Merktown
Takes all
It's
kinds, I
best
suppose.
is the best town in Rifts world. What is this world called?
Earth.
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 What's this world called?
Earth.
Planet Earth last time I checked, but you know,
Whatever the fuck.
I get it, sugar. There's all kinds of portals taking people all kinds of places, so who knows where who's from.
And this is the best one I've found.
Hell,
Have
I'm
you
s-
eaten yet, Cassidy?
Sugar, I was asleep 5 minutes ago.
You see her like her big arm opens up like the little like container underneath, and it's just filled with granola bars, goldfish, and juice boxes.
Oh my god, you're full of food. Knew it.
Yep.
You are some kind of tech. You
Is
are
the
some kind
goo
of
in there
techno-wizard.
too, or is the goo somewhere else?
Well, there, yeah,
I
there's
see
goo
the
there
goo is-
too.
The goo is inside and like connecting the bits, and this is
Oh,
something
okay.
that Cassidy
So it's
would have
like-
noticed.
Around the outside, like holding it all together.
It's very subtle though. It's like super glue, like connecting the bits.
And although, yeah,
All of it. Like I think you probably have like, oh no, you have tank treads.
yeah,
And you can see it running through the tank treads. You can see it running into and out of the television, and connecting to the arms.
it's the same color as the green digital on the face.
Okay. So yeah, so like
Yeah.
I immediately start to reach for like magical food, but then like as soon as I see this goo, like I stop and like grab the sides of Hello, and I'm just like, what is this? What
Is
are
this
you?
breaking?
Oh, when you
Bubble.
lick your thumb and touch the
Did
boombox.
you just lick my goo?
I licked my thumb and touched the goo.
I'm just gonna say, you have a character that licks things, Fox.
Personal objects of my own. Listen, no.
Except for teammates, like just now. All right. So you did that, and that's how you activate your magical things. You kind of get a weird like feedback when you touch the boombox part.
I think Evan might have a question.
This is mostly broken, but like somehow does work. But it gave you a weird like feedback where you couldn't like affect it.
So this isn't techno wizardry as I recognize it. We should probably
It's not
answer
techno
it.
wizardry.
Not
Okay.
at all. And while you're like looking, you just hear, like she's looking at Jovra. Is this breaking the bubble?
Yes.
Yes. Cassidy, Hello is very special and unique.
Yeah, I'll say. You ain't a robot, and you ain't no kind of techno wizardry I ever done saw. You're something different.
Why did you lick her?
Point of order. I licked my thumb first. That's different.
Why?
How to explain it to someone like you?
The
I have
fuck does
heard-
that mean?
You got a big diesel engine strapped to the side of your shoulder. How the hell what do you know for magic, really? Give me everything you know about magic literally right now. Go ahead. Give it to me.
Jovra, explain magic to her.
Exactly my point.
Oh, but thinking about
Wait, hold on. Your magic, you lick your thumb and your magic works. So you're like a lick wizard. Is that what this is?
No,
I never heard of a lick wizard before.
she can ascertain certain aspects of objects when she applies her saliva to her thumb and then touches the object.
Wait, really?
I lean down to Iola. He's adorable.
I wanna take the note and put the note. Lick this. Figure this out. Lick this and.
I'm not gonna lick your fucking nut. Would you get out of my face?
You're like a.
It's
I'm
like
not a lick wizard.
Okay,
out.
Jack,
Tell me where my friend went.
Yeah,
I swear to.
Jack.
Yeah.
It's only like techno magic things. Okay?
Hmm.
So like
I want to look around on the floor for anything that Harkin's probably dropped or that other person.
Hello looks back over to Jovra. I do not believe she thinks he is cute anymore.
There is a
Not my type.
Big and stupid. Not my type. Big, stupid, and covered in engine parts. Not my type.
I'm all about this crew right now.
can we like go somewhere more comfortable because I haven't eaten in like hours.
This one's full of food.
Yeah, Hello just pulls out a granola bar and like holds it out.
He is an emergency source of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are rations.
Well, I'm hungry and it's an emergency, so thank you, Sparks. And I take the food.
Let's all go to the Lone Star.
My name is Hello.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Closes the door.
Thank you kindly.
All right, you can all head towards. Do you all want to go to the Lone Star, which is even at this time of day a little rowdy, but there's enough room in here to have a good conversation without anyone bar fighting into you.
That's where Jack definitely wants to go.
Yeah.
That's his
We'll go
favorite.
wherever Jack wants.
I'm trailing.
Yeah,
I'm trailing the back of the group.
It is like literally across the street from.
Great.
the
Then I am walking backwards, just staring Hello up and down, just like.
It's like the Beatles thing as we walk across the road.
Oh my god, I love it.
So Jack,
Yes.
you know how you were talking about the arrow?
Well, I didn't know I was talking about that in game, but sure.
Oh, I can't remember. I cannot remember when you
Yeah,
talked
I
about
know. They're probably because he would probably think
would
of shit
have
like
said
that.
something like that.
Sure, yeah. Because I mean, if we're gonna go after this Red King, I'm thinking we have to find ways to kill lots of vampires fast. And the only way I know to kill lots of vampires fast is
Killing them quickly.
well, like a fuck ton of water. But like I don't have a fuck ton of water. I don't have enough money to get like one of those stupid water mechs. So I'm trying to think what are other more cost efficient ways that we could wipe out a shit ton of vampires. We need the right kind of ammo.
Should I tell him about the gun?
No, but I'm like, Cassidy could make something like that.
You can make something that can kill vampires.
I mean, this kills vampires real good, but yeah, I kill vampires. How many vampires need dead?
Explain the gun, or explain what the gun looks like.
So
Yeah.
the gun, yeah, it is a revolver. As I recall, let's see, I need to actually double check real quick. Did we write down what it actually looks like? Here we go. You did a little bit. So yeah, it is a massive silvery revolver. It's got a big wooden handle and like along this sort of silver and gunmetal coloring, it's got bits of gold lines engraved into it. And then along the side of the barrel in script is engraved the word Dawnbringer. And it's, just like imagine just the biggest goddamn revolver you can. Just slung low on her hip. And it's gorgeous and very clearly extremely well maintained.
Did you make that?
After a fashion?
Does that mean yes?
Yes.
Goddamn Harkins talk. All right. Are you able to make more of? Are you able to make more of those? Understand what I'm saying?
Don't bring her specifically, no, not so much, but
Tucket, are you able to make more boomsticks with your light magic?
I look back again at Iola. Does he have a problem? Is he like not? And I don't mean like interpersonal. Like I'm wondering if there's been some severe brain damage. Turn back. You are awfully close to that thing chugging on your shoulder. I'm seriously concerned that the fumes have put off some long-term damage to your frontal cortex there, Sugar.
No, but I've experienced a terrible loss tonight.
Oh, well, my
Money. You
condolences.
lost some money.
Oh,
Yeah, I
for
lost
fuck's
a
sake.
ton of money.
Suddenly,
but-
no empathy.
All right, can we be in
Like,
the bar?
oh no.
Can we be in the bar sharing a couple drinks at this point? I imagine like we're
obviously.
at a table or something.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness,
If
I'm gonna take off my shotgun and put it on the table. This is an explosive shotgun, right? It fires explosive slugs.
Mhm.
Would you be able to somehow put that magic into an explosive shotgun? It is a TX-16.
No, I recognize it.
I would like to make point that when Jack gets his first drink, Hello intercepts it, holds it,
Do it.
and says, "Are you sure that you would like to amplify your emotions?"
No. Oh, hello. This kills my emotions. Take it away from
I will drink to that.
The whole point of drinking hello is to kill yourself slowly, deadening all feeling. It helps
According
you
to
sleep.
Wikipedia, that is a myth.
Okay. Well, I don't know what Wikipedia is, but he's a fucking liar. So,
Continue.
Yeah.
So-
I
can you-
could.
can you
I
just
can
take magic and jam it into this so that when I fire it, I blow up empires with it?
I mean, I could make it shoot water. Pretty sure.
God, I would hate that so much.
No, but I mean, how many vampires you killed?
A squirt gun.
I don't know. Kevin, do you think I've probably killed like a few in my time, I assume?
No, you have not run across them much.
Yeah, none. I only ran across the few that were that we fought in the quarry and they controlled my mind.
All right. Whoa, that can't be. It might explain a lot, actually. So anyway, here's the problem. Here's the bottom line for you, JJ. So there's a couple of ways to kill vampires. Running water's one of them for sure. Holy, if you can get it. Kevin, does fire work? I don't think fire works in this fucking setting, does it?
Oh my god. Fire you have to behead them and then burn them.
That's what it is. Take the head off, but then burn the
The head?
body. That works.
The head does that?
Steaks.
And
I mean, the
sta-
head comes off anything.
Thank you,
but
Jover. Yeah. Next thing I was getting to, steaks. Got a good steak gun. I could just grab him right there in the heart. Dawnbringer here is kind of special on account of it shoots sunlight and like actual honest to god from the sun sunlight. The sun real bad for him too, so I can kind of fuck him up real bad. There's probably some spells out there if we could make more sun, but
A stake gun might be a good idea.
There is a TW stick gun.
Especially maybe
Are
like,
there enough cows around to have a stake gun?
oh god.
I think your robot
The
friend's slightly
spell.
confused. I mean, like made out of wood. You should talk to your
spell.
Wikipedia friend.
You know, is it possible, in your experience fighting vampires, is it possible? The one game Harkins isn't here. We go deep into vampire killing lore.
I know, right? I was like, you would
When
be
he
so
comes
upset
back, he'll
right
be like-
now.
It'd be like, I'm proud of you guys. But is there a way to have a gun that is like one of those crank chain guns, but just fucking fires wooden stakes? Because that sounds like so
A
much.
wooden stake Gatling gun?
Yes,
Is what you're saying?
but to put on my bike. To put on my bike next to the actual chain gun, so I'm just and I can be useful in the
You
fight.
got a bike.
The last time we went up, we'll get to that. The last time I went up against vampires, I got fucked pretty fast. They controlled my mind, and then they wanted me to like come back there or whatever. I mean, we did it real simple. I just told Jover that they controlled my mind, and she controlled my mind more. So that can totally work. But I'd rather not be turned into a stupid zombie and be able to actually fight them.
That was entertaining.
Y'all have fun Sunday nights, I see.
TW globe of daylight flares, TW water blasters,
Yeah, which were all things I was trying to draw on from my memory.
wood firing railgun, page 74.
Yeah,
yeah.
buddy. I knew it would have it. I knew it would. Goddamn.
The moment you said like, yeah, like some kind of stake chain gun, like Cassidy just gets like the biggest grin on her face, just like,
Yeah.
and like, if there's napkins around, she like grabs one, a pen comes out, and it's just like click immediately, scribble, 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 throw away new paper, scribble, 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 and she's making notes already on how to build this thing.
Hello's picking up all the papers that she drops and puts them in the trash can.
Thank you, sugar.
Yeah, so something like that. And is there any way to get harness Is there anyone? Sorry, hold on.
Oh,
Is there,
Okay.
Me, sugar?
is there any way that I can have my bike's headlight unleash the power of the sun? Like fucking, what is that? Sunny D or Capri Sun commercials? Release the power of the sun. But it's my bike's headlight and it's for
It's like
merch.
LED lights.
Okay, so here's something that I just read. The TW Sun Gun is one of the newest and simplest anti-vampire weapons on the market. It is made by techno wizards from the Colorado Baronies. So this is what I think Cassidy was working on for a while.
That's definitely why I went there, to try and better understand Dawnbringer.
He never even mentioned that. God.
But
That's what Iola wants really bad. She wants one of those.
but you know how to make them, but they're not nearly as powerful as Dawnbringer.
No.
That's fine. I just need something that to make sure that if we do go up against these things, my team has the edge. And that's all I care about. I want to make sure that every one of the team is capable in fighting.
Techno wizard vehicle mounted floodlight.
Yes. Good
So,
God.
I was gonna say, like, there's a real simple trick. If you just got 2 pieces of scotch tape, you just throw them over the front of your headlight, turn that on a vampire, and...
I already have that. I just
Okay.
wanted it to hurt him more.
Oh, okay.
I want maximum violence towards them. If we're really gonna, because I have a feeling when we get Harkins back, he's going to want to go hauling ass towards the Red King. By the way, does that name ring a bell to you?
Yeah, speaking of, I look around the table. Am I supposed to know this person, or... what?
I don't know.
Nor
what?
I, sugar, nor I. And
Harkins or the Red King? Either one.
Either, both.
I don't know. You kill vampires, he kills vampires. I don't know if you guys like have
I mean,
a
it would have
club.
been nice if you could have met Harkins, because maybe.
Yeah, you two would have gotten along.
I mean,
well,
okay,
no,
where's he from? Like,
The Colorado Baronies. But you're fun, he's not. And so I don't know.
Hello is watching, like, every time somebody takes a drink, she moves her face to that direction just to make, like, total mama bear, making sure nobody gets too drunk.
are you?
Hello at some point comes over with water.
I'm sorry, Iola's getting really drunk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
There's, like,
definitely I
she's
am-
buying you all, like, pretzels or, like, bread or, like, some sort of bread and, like, bringing over water.
You could water down our booze when we're not looking, just like
Yeah.
in the drinks. No, you've had enough. No, you've had enough.
Ooh, the sun gun rifle.
Every once in a while, she'll slide one out from, like, in front of you guys or intercept it and be like, you have had, and then tell how many drinks that you've had.
Hello,
know
if
that-
you keep analyzing my drinks, I'm gonna scream. That's me.
I don't need a list. I'm keeping track up here. Why do you think I'm not drunk yet? Now, gimme.
There you go.
Reach into something on my coat, and just like.
She just
into
looks
the
at you and you
drink.
have this feeling that she does not believe you at all whatsoever.
Iola, your
So-
friends are weird. I like them though.
So there are vampire killing weapons that are available.
Oh yeah, they're out there. You could probably
That's
make a few of them. I mean, it's hard finding parts. Like, I'm not exactly, especially liquid right now. Kind of why I'm in town, but we could make something happen. Probably, I think.
If you had the
Maybe.
parts, do you think you can make it?
Kevin, could I make a TW weapon?
Absolutely. It would
Awesome.
take a little time. You'd have to go away for a little. But then when you came back, if you had the correct parts, you could build one. It would take you a bit of time. You could
Okay.
build pretty much anything from this book I will show you later.
Cool. I love being shown books.
Yeah.
JJ, you are gonna kill so many bloodsuckers. Gonna make your goddamn head spin. That's a guarantee.
Well,
That's a
that's
Cassidy
exactly-
Sunshine guarantee.
Well, all right. This sounds like a deal.
Mm.
Then I guess, what do you need from us? Team, what do you guys think? Is there any particular weapon that you guys think would be good to have? I don't know how efficient you guys are at killing vampires. Hello, I know that you're not really super into killing in general, so we can figure out something else for you, but is there anything that Jover, is there anything that you would want? Or need? You're kind of a weapon already, like as a person. Don't take that the wrong way. I think it's fucking awesome, but
Thank you.
well,
I was just gonna lean over to Cassidy. I'm like, so I know that you have Dawnbringer.
Oh yeah.
Do you have something like that would be like that, but probably not as cool? Because yeah, like nothing's as cool as that.
The sun gun pistol, or you could do a water blaster.
I mean, you want to shoot sunlight at people? I can. It's a pale imitation, but I can try and hook you up, sugar.
That would be awesome.
All right, so the cost on those, the sun gun pistol, range is about 100 feet. It's not great, and it's about going to cost about 40,000 credits to make.
Oh boy.
With all the parts, and you're not sure you have access to all the parts you need right now. You
Okay.
take some of that money and go get some parts in town. You rather sure you can get everything for a sun gun pistol, maybe 2 or 3 of them if you had to, but anything bigger or special, you're gonna have to go find some special bits.
So here's the bottom line. Suddenly occurred to me, I still don't know who the hell you folks are, but if you can bankroll it a little bit, we gotta do
We
all
are
that shopping.
the Iron Riders.
Iron Riders, where have I heard that name before?
We work
Holy-
for.
Shit, y'all are out of Castle Refuge.
Yes, we are. Look at that. Our name's getting around.
Well, no, it's just because I'm from there too.
Oh shit. Well,
I'm sure. I mean,
close
I-
enough.
I haven't heard much of y'all, but like, I mean, you know, you definitely heard of Tin Boot, right? Like me, my compatriots. We do all kinds of adventures.
And the bar gets quiet.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Tim,
You know,
you're the ones that
We did the thing, you know. We had
There
the.
it is. There it is.
Yeah, right. You know, you get it. You get it.
No,
Yeah.
we have not heard of you.
Okay.
Actually, we have. You were mentioned.
I have
Really?
not heard of you.
You were in the room when they were mentioned.
I was?
Yes.
It's
It
totally
did not-
fine.
Was not written to disc, apparently.
Recomputing.
Like,
Searching
remember
memory
when we
disk.
listed off all the other people who did things?
That was one of the names from that list.
That was one of the names from that list. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was totally not paying attention to this. She's just like
That's
more
fair.
more like into the fact that this new person that everybody else knows and loves is now apparently here, and she has no idea who the frick this is.
Well, that's okay. I mean, clearly, inter-company communications have broken down a bit. I would have thought they'd told me about a nice cyborg man and whatever the hell you are.
I'm not
and-
a cyborg.
well, I don't know. You've got a big clunky arm and your eyeball's all weird. That's like a
Wow.
cyborg, right?
My eyeball's fucking awesome.
Well, I didn't say it wasn't. I mean, it's over-designed. You really...
How
If I could just...
how long have you been at Castle Refuge?
About a year or so?
You haven't actually spent a ton of time there because you're often out. You know, in mine.
Yeah, I had a whole adventure. I had to go take care of some... There was a wizard, a bad wizard, not a lick wizard, which is not a thing, by the way. And I had to go take care of some stuff, and, well,
Yeah,
shit,
Ken.
I didn't know y'all were there.
We did not know you were there.
See, exactly, so... And then I hide behind my drink.
There's a lot of teams going around.
Right. Not really too worried about our rep in this situation, but would you have the materials to make this? Or
No,
maybe-
absolutely not. Merktown shops might have them, but, like, nah, I'm gonna have to go looking around.
Is there any place that we could get them?
Kevin, how well do I know Merktown?
All right, Merktown has a place called the Arms Bazaar.
Oh,
You can
maybe-
get a lot of them, though dealing is not always with the best people.
Right.
What was it called? Merktown Outskirts? Nope.
Maybe you misunderstood what I said. Is there a place where we can acquire them
No.
quickly and without any loss of money?
No.
What
Follow.
is what you love to do, Iola? Why are
I
you
know, but I don't want to die in the middle of Merktown because we steal from Mercs.
dying in
Maybe-
the middle of Merktown is awesome.
Oh,
There-
also the magic zone, the magic sector is there is Devilman Exotic Arms. There is
My favorite
What?
Netflix series.
Which is
Wait.
the place Ola wanted to go, was the
yeah,
Devilman.
and then there's the Mystic Quarter, which has the college and let's see, scroll past.
Wait,
Oh,
is the Devilman company owned by a man named Devilman Sydney?
I don't.
I wrote it.
Yes.
I don't know if we got a name. Yes.
He's a guy. I have to
Well,
talk to.
not owned by, but
He works with yeah. because I got to go talk to him. Well, then, I don't know. While we wait for Harkins, did you guys want to arm up? Well, this is a little. I'm sure we'd have to pay you a decent amount, like you said, if we would be offering to bankroll. I think the cost of supplies, things of that nature, and the cost of your work. Cost of supplies, we could probably shell that out. The cost of your labor, maybe instead of charging us, we could maybe do a favor for you. Is there something that you need done in Merktown? This is something we're pretty good at.
No, I appreciate the offer there, Sugar.
You've been trying to get supplies for yourself.
I have.
But you've been finding yourself blocked again and again, and you think it's because not that long ago, you pissed off a guy who called himself the Krypton. The Lord Krypton. Lord of the Krypton.
Lord of the
What is a Krypton?
You have no idea.
Okay, sounds gross.
Yeah.
Okay, so I pissed off this gentleman.
And you think he has been fouling deals?
Oh, that motherfucker.
And is definitely a real bad, like the worst person. You always have an unsettled aura when they're around. And seems to be like trying to turn merchants against each other to get things cheaper. Now, the reason you ran into them is because they were trying to buy a whole bunch of motorcycles. And you were like, that's weird. And then you interrupted the deal, and the deal went south, and then guns were drawn, and Krypton kind of walked away from that. But Krypton had something weird with him. He had a demon-looking thing with him that you just felt evil. And you saw it pull a knife behind the merchant's back and went to defend the merchant, and it ended in a fight.
The demon die?
You did manage to kill the demon.
Oh, yay me!
Go you.
Look at
I'm
you
awesome.
go.
It was vulnerable to sunlight.
Okay.
Got
Well,
him.
Good to know that when I'm off camera, my damn gun actually works.
You
Had
can
some
roll
dice
dot
roll
ones then.
Yeah, basically. Well,
Shit.
funny you should mention all that. I actually am in town to do a little shopping of my own, kind of working on the Opus, but having a little bit of problem getting parts on account of some asshole I ran into the other day. I think he's kind of been moving against me. Don't suppose y'all know a fella named Lord of the Krypton, I think he called himself? Blank stares. That tells me y'all ain't know any idea about what
Lord
he is.
Krypton has a wolf head and a bull-like body.
Okay, does that sound like anybody that I know from Merktown?
No.
I mean, hello always has a blank stare, but that's beside the point.
Okay, fair. Cassie don't know that.
But he sounds kind of pompous.
He was also looking to deal in rare beasts, but this place didn't seem to. The rare beast dealer in town did not fancy his.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't like him?
Patronage.
No.
No.
Now, I wouldn't want to suggest anything too untoward, but if y'all can help me deal with that little issue, so I can get back to doing my shopping, I'd appreciate it. Certainly, I could definitely help you with your vampire issue.
So we get Lord Krypton to back off, and you're able to make us some vampire ass-whooping weapons.
Absolutely.
Gear us up. What do you guys think? Not a traditional job, but can
I
help
wink
us.
at Iola.
Oh, she winks back.
Oh, okay.
But she's kind of being a little nervous. Like, she's been super quiet this whole time.
Oh,
Like,
no.
more quiet than normal for her.
I think
Oh.
hello when you switch places.
It is for a friend.
I feel as though Harkins would be upset if we did a vampire mission without him.
Well, this isn't a vampire mission. I don't think we're going to be fighting vampires. This is a mission in order to get gear, so then we can go do Harkins' vampire mission.
Oh, a little fact. Lord Krypton is 13 feet tall.
What the fuck is this thing? Kevin, what-
Anything else you want to tell us, Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin. Oh,
I
and
just
he
can't
also,
wait.
he
We need
also
to
has
pause
army
for a minute.
tags.
That would not have been as intimidating if Hello was in her other body.
It was all
Because
nine-
the
Wait.
neck just raises up.
So
I
it's a
can look
wolf head, a bull-like body,
Mm-hmm.
and is 13 feet tall.
And is this
It's a minotaur.
an intelligent?
No,
Freaking minotaur.
minotaur with a wolf head.
Yeah.
It's a wolfatar. What do you want? My
All
notes
right.
are getting real long, and I can keep typing them if you want me to. Please, I mean, just anytime you're done, Kevin.
Do you know where this Lord Krypton is, where we can find them, and do you know what the best way to go about this is?
I don't know if you want to summon him. Just throw some raw meat in the street. Best I can tell. Kevin, do I have any idea where this motherfucker is?
There is a place called the Bestiary of the Bazaar, where he was trying to put some pressure, you found out,
Okay.
on them to capture something called a
Pikachu.
Ah.
something called a Pikachu.
Can you be a Pokemon master in Rifts, but with Rifts monsters?
Probably.
Oh my
Grickley,
god, that was amazing.
you're making, holy shit. That sounds like such a fun class.
Okay, Kate knows what her next character is if Viola does.
Yeah,
Wait, that could be a shifter.
like,
There's so many ways to do that.
I'll
Actually,
tell
yeah.
you right now, I have not officially died, but you don't want to do it because it's not as fun as you think.
You always have to have a backup
I want
character.
to do it.
Point that out.
Kill Jack, let me become a Pokemon master. I must.
Okay, I draw and shoot Jack.
And they have like, we can talk about this tomorrow, Kevin. We'll talk about this tomorrow. But oh my god, I have so many ideas.
Okay, all right.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna have to buy that bestiary. Oh no, a reason to buy
God.
the bestiary. Let's see. He is staying just outside of town.
Okay.
He's outside of Merktown.
Yeah, outside of Merktown. He does not stay. in
Best
the
I
city.
know.
That's good.
You're not sure exactly where, but you haven't looked into tracking him down.
Nah.
He seems like a bigger problem than you could handle alone.
for
I
sure.
would also like to point out the fact that I have not turned the Pink Panther music off yet. It is still slowly playing in the background.
Oh.
How does that go again?
Da-da, 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 da-da.
It's probably clashing with the bar sounds.
Yeah.
and, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
sound-
Yeah, at some point.
Well,
at
it may
some
not
point-
it may not be like heard because it's low, but whenever we go into the bar it's heard, and then whenever we leave the bar it's heard. She just left it on. Like repeat.
Oh my god, I forgot the bartender's name.
Wichita Bear.
Yeah.
Wichita Bear comes over and is like, excuse me, could we please have less music over here?
Yes.
I don't
Thank
think
you,
that's-
sweetie.
And turns
I
down.
appreciate it.
No, it's the weird robot.
If that was anybody but Wichita Bear, I was gonna tell them to go fuck themselves. But it's his bar, so yeah, it's a respectful thing.
But we like him. It's okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I already knew that the robot is female.
Not a robot, actually. She's. What the hell are you?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I am.
And he walks away.
Hello.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
All right. So
You're not the first person to stare at me awkwardly like that.
No, I'm sorry. You're just fascinating, is what you are.
romancing techno wizards across across Earth.
Well, no, it's strict-
Every techno wizard. My God, look at that.
Don't worry, sugar. It is strictly platonic. It's just that I'm trying to resist every urge in my body to like pull you apart and figure out what the hell you are. So you know.
Please do
And
not.
also liquor, because that seems to be what you try to do.
All right, look, you smart ass.
I have just been put back together. Please do not tear me apart.
I'm not a lick wizard. I am a techno wizard.
Alright,
I would
fine.
never.
You're
I would
liquor.
dare take. No, I would never take you apart. I just really super want to. I'm a techno wizard, which
Right,
is
lick wizard.
what.
Are you
Right,
ready
right.
to go take down Lord Fuckface? Lord Bullbody
I
Wolfface?
mean, can we sleep first? Can we sleep? It's
Oh
like
my God.
3
I
o'clock in the
guess so.
morning. Jesus.
I might still be riding the high that Jover gave me where I don't need food and water.
Don't need food or water. You do need sleep.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm probably fucking beat as hell because I haven't slept for like the last 3 days.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you wouldn't sleep
remember-
with a cult.
Well,
'cause
you didn't
you
need
were creepy.
right. Well, we only needed 2 hours of sleep, but when the sustain wears off, you just go back to your normal state. So it's not like it all catches up with you and you collapse.
But I'm definitely all right with going to bed until hit the sack.
That's a good call. I was in the middle of trying to do that when y'all lovely people just decided that it was party time in my room, so.
All right. So, what is the group planning on doing?
Okay, everybody's going to bed.
Apologizing to Iola?
I would think we rest, we get up, we go for this Lord
Krypton.
Krypton. We go beat his ass, and we make him stop being a bully. And then we are able to get some cool equipment from our cool new friend who can make cool vampire ass-whooping weapons.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Yes, that is the plan. So, everyone goes off to sleep in separate rooms. Yes?
No, Iola's in with Jovra, and Iola is just like she's been super quiet all night, and then we get back to the room, and she's like, oh my god. Okay, number one, she's still as cool as I thought she was. Number two, why am I such an idiot?
You're not an idiot?
But I didn't say, I just attacked her, and then I was awkward, and then
Do not worry, Iola. She told me it was platonic.
No, literally, I'm literally just with Jovra at this moment. Sorry. Iola would not open up to anybody about this.
Oh.
Where does Hello go? Did Hello get a room or?
No, normally she just sits in the hallway between the rooms. Is what she's been doing every other time they get a room.
Yeah.
Hello.
She just waits in the hallway.
Hello, do you want to hang out in my room?
Do you feel unsafe?
Yes.
Okay. She just
I just go to bed.
Like,
No, I tell her a ghost story and then I go to bed.
Hello doesn't need sleep, so she's just staring at you all night long.
Oh my god. Actually, Hello, I have a very important job for you. You need to stare out that window, remember every single thing that you saw, note it all down, and then when I wake up tomorrow, you need to tell, or when Harkins comes back, you must tell him every single detail of what you saw in excruciating detail. Do you understand?
Yes.
Excellent. When he comes back, tell nobody else except Harkins. All right, it's a very important mission.
Do I still have my video recorder?
Absolutely.
you're just gonna video record the whole night?
Jack's sleeping.
You're just snoring in the background as a little butterfly flies by.
Some crazy crap goes down in the streets. Let's see. There are
My
two cats
internet's
chasing each
dying.
other, and then a dog chasing those two cats, and then a mouse chasing that dog.
A mouse chasing.
And the mouse is actively cursing in a deep guttural voice. There is a floating blob of jelly with tentacles hanging down from it that looks like a weird.
Is there another bubble guy? Please.
Jellyfish? No, not a bubble guy.
Dang
It
it.
looks like a weird jellyfish with eyes on the end of little stalks, and it's just floating. And you get the feeling of happiness, and it looks over at you, flashes. I think purple is the color of happiness for them, and then it just flumps away. And let's see what else. You just see
flump?
people walk by. You do see someone get mugged.
Was that a flump from D&D 5e?
Yes, it was.
I knew it. A flump.
If I am actively witnessing someone getting mugged, I would
But
like
he
to
told
put
you to tell no one.
I would like to
Hello
cast
is everyone.
astral projection
Uh-huh.
in something ridiculously creepy right behind the person getting mugged to try and scare the mugger away.
Okay, that isn't what astral projection does, but I like what you're doing. So
Yes, something
spend 20 ISP
okay, I can do that.
and roll a percentile dice and get over or get under 65%.
Okay, got this, guys. Oh, that's it. Yeah, nope. I don't have to say a word, but it's not.
You rolled a 10, and I'll give you that extra 10% on this roll for a complete 0. You summon what to this man is the most horrific thing in his mind. And it is just a woman who's just staring down at him. She's the
Is it
same.
Mama?
And yet she's wearing an apron, and she's just looking at him like, what has happened to you? And he puts Like he starts crying, drops the knife, and runs.
Not only have I lost my mind, but my imaginary mom is mad at me.
Like she videos this whole thing, and after he runs, you just like in the like audio, you just hear, ha ha.
The person who is being mugged looks around confused, looks down at the knife, picks
gone.
it up, and puts it inside their jacket,
'Cause
and
they're
then
just-
skulks away.
it's fucking Merktown. Everybody's bad. Everybody's just different levels of bad.
But that is what is on my recording. I want.
Now here's another thing, Jack.
Yes.
As about an hour later, you get up. Make me a prowl check.
My prowl, not so good.
5.
And
You
yet-
roll a 5. So here's the thing. Hello,
Yeah.
as you were recording, the sound of snoring slowly fades out, but when you turn around, Jack's gone. Jack, you
Yes.
find yourself in a quarry.
Oh, son of a bitch, goddamn vampires. That's what I say when I wake up. Son of a bitch, goddamn vampires. And I throw my little
You're
nightcap on
in a
the-
quarry right now, and behind you, you can't really move. Coming up from behind you, you hear a woman's voice that says, "Oh, what you did was impressive.
Yeah, that was all me, baby.
Yeah, all you,
All me.
all your friends.
Yeah, what do you want?
They don't like you, you know."
Listen, lady. I don't know.
You
You
can't
must
see
have just
her.
met me.
She's staying out of your sight, and you can't really move your head.
That's fine. Listen, lady, we're very effeminate male vampire. I don't know if you know me. You probably don't know who I am, but nobody really likes me. So you're gonna have to try harder than that.
What you can do is impressive. I'd like you.
Gross. Not interested. Unless you're Tammy. Is this Tammy? Tammy, you minx. Let me see you. Come here.
Oh no, I didn't know who Tammy was, but I'm going to find out.
Yeah,
And you
go
feel
ahead.
pain in the side of your neck.
Kinky. Not my usual thing, but okay.
So, tomorrow, you're going to find a time to come back here when no one else is around. You're not going to tell anyone about this. You're not going to mention it. And before you get, oh, that's something I didn't think about. Yeah, well, too bad. I didn't think about it. So, you get near, she tells you, you will not mention this to anyone, and you'll know it. And you'll know you want to say something. But you can't mention it at all. You can't even mention not mentioning it. It just doesn't occur to you to let another person know what happened tonight.
To be honest, you're now confusing me.
You are.
You won't say anything to anyone.
Got it.
And,
Hey, can I ask you something?
well, sure, why not?
All right. So this whole thing, right? You're turning. Can you stop for a second? You're turning me into a vampire.
No.
Or ghoul, whatever. The Red King, right? Is this what this is for? Some of your friends already kind of
I mean,
spilled the beans a little bit.
yes and no.
Gotcha. Is there a grand scheme here, or is this the typical land grab, power hungry sort of situation?
This is the typical person grab.
Person grab, right?
We're offering you resources
Mhm.
and power. And it doesn't have to be your death. I don't need any more vampires.
Okay. So, like, am I like going to be a cool Frankenstein? Like,
Would
a-
you like
are.
to be?
or like a werewolf? No, I kind of just want to be me. I'm as cool as anyone can get.
That's all I'll ever ask of you is to be you.
How kind of you. Is there any, let me ask you this out of game, GM, is there any like mysticism about this where I am drawn to this person mystically or
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'll play this a little bit differently. All right. So there is a
There is, you are
it's
under the
different
sway.
line.
You have started the process of the slow bite.
Okay. So I'll be honest, not hating this, not totally disliking it. Usually I look at a girl before I let her bite me, but I mean, hey, why not just live life? Try new
Darling,
things.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Ooh, can't wait.
And you see a dark hand with long nails caress the side of your face. And you feel like a sudden feeling of a cloud moving past you.
Spray. Ew.
And away. And you're not going to mention it to anybody.
No. She just leaves me in the middle of a quarry?
No, she tells you to go back to town first, and then
I've had plenty of nights like this. Go back to your husband, I won't tell. And I go walking home and back to Merktown.
All right.
So wait, hello sends she would have stayed looking out the window because Jack told her to just look out the window the whole time.
Yes.
So would she have sensed that he was just gone?
The thing is, he went so well. You were processing other information while this happened.
Gotcha.
You actually, while this happened, you were remembering something. Nothing had happened on the street in about 25 minutes. And your brain is extremely fast, so that's forever. So what you were remembering is a sign that said LJ Georgia. And then you remember a car. Then you remember you were driving the car. And then you remember Lindsay Sterling. And then you remember something about Freedom Station or Moonbase.
Moonbase.
And you can't quite nail any of it down. This is you processing things in your head that you're actively not searching for. This is essentially dreaming, but while awake.
That happens now. Cool.
That's called hallucinating.
Strictly speaking.
You know the difference between the reality and the memory, but...
Okay.
So I
you
have a
are
question.
remembering one of your previous visions.
Okay.
So, if y'all are done there, though, we are definitely going to get the rest of that scene with Iola, though, right? Because
Yes.
I gotta know where that was going.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for putting that off. Back in
Let's go.
Iola's room.
So I think I was saying, and I just acted like an idiot, and then, like, Jovra, why can I be cool when it doesn't matter?
It wasn't that you weren't cool. It's just when the guard comes down, you get uncomfortable. And you were feeling happy.
I just never thought I'd see her again, and she's still really cool, and I don't know.
You're really cool.
I'm okay.
Did you want to see if she is still up?
Well, no, because then we already barged into her room, and I like knocked her over on accident, and I just.
Well, Sarsig is the one that knocked her over.
Zarsig looks up. A little tiny little spark comes out of the end of her nose.
I did not.
And then she
It's
just
totally
puts her head
Iola.
back down.
I don't want to bug her. It'll be fine. I'll
You hear a
just-
knock. You hear a knock on the door of your room. Do.
I go and I open a little bit. Oh,
Hey,
Cassidy.
it's
Cassidy.
I know it's late. Is
It's okay.
are y'all still up?
Yes.
I was
Liz-
literally sitting on the bed in the corner, kind of like hunched a little bit.
Oh my god. It's all right. It's super awkward to do this through a crack of the door in the hallway, but
No,
hey,
come
yeah,
in, come in, come in, come in.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
She'll like sit up a little bit, act like nothing's wrong.
Great. Okay, listen, so your two friends, the one that is all the way a robot and the one that's kind of a robot, interesting folk. Running with a different crew, better than that weird guy that was last time. I think he had like a dirty trucker hat on and a gun. I don't know, he was useless. Anyway, better than that guy. So I'm glad you got new friends, which is pretty great. Listen, I'm being super awkward here, but what I wanted to say was, it's good seeing y'all again. That's all. Just, yeah.
It was good to see you too. Super awkward.
As I recall, you two would
Oh, what, being a cowboy guy?
Would you-
Greasy
would
trucker
you
hat?
and- no, would you and Iola like to catch up?
I hand you my room key. Yeah, no, you can go sleep in my room. It's cool. I plop down on... Are you sitting on the bed, Iola?
Yeah.
I sit down next to you. So how you been for the last 5 years?
Zarsic,
Rolls over, stretches,
come on.
and then gets up on her paws, and then jumps up around your shoulder. So you will be carrying Zarsic.
Cause she tired.
Oh, poor baby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you.
Oh, don't touch nothing in the nightstand. It's,
Don't worry.
profoundly explosive. Just, you'll be fine. So anyway,
Okay.
so I went up north. How about you? and then
And
just-
Iola will tell you what she's
I just
doing.
regale you with what I've been up to for the last 5 years.
Adventures happen. So I think on that we are going to cut to break. I think that's a great spot to draw the curtain, and we'll be back shortly. So thank you everyone for joining us. Hang out. We'll be 5 minutes or so, and thanks. I just wanted to mention our wonderful sponsors one more time. Roll20. I was going to say the name of a band accidentally, but I meant Tabletop Loot. And what was the other one?
Devin
Rue
Rose.
Inc.
So-
and
So Nerdware.
so Nerdware. I was gonna say Drive Through Pharmacy. I don't know why. I haven't thought about that band in like a decade.
This game melts people's brains, Kevin. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it does.
Very true. So,
In the best way, though.
so we'll be back shortly.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the party. So, so far we've had a fun times. The group discussed very briefly something I forget. Oh, much
To
again.
find Harkins or not to find Harkins?
Well,
That is.
I
the
was about to say
question.
Harkins was disappeared by Charla the soldier, a mystic knight that the group had encountered 5 years ago. With leaving a note that said, need to, I forget exactly what it said, but promise to return him safely to them, or promise to return him when it was safe. And yeah. So the group also encountered Cassidy Sunshine, a techno wizard they had met 5 years ago.
Nice to meet you.
And the group, Jack began wondering how to destroy vampires, and it turns out techno wizard weapons are the best way. And Cassidy was in town to get supplies to build more weapons, but had been encountering trouble given to her by a king called Lord Krypton, which she had foiled his plan to kill someone.
Darn scallywag.
And he had been messing with her in various ways. Though Iola was also very happy to see Cassidy. And they started talking privately. Jack had found himself in a quarry without the others, just as he was told before.
I got a new girlfriend.
Yeah. He was also told not to mention it to anybody,
Mhm.
and that he would come out there again next time without anybody.
She really cares about me, what I need and what I want.
She has your heart and mind.
Yes, she does.
Oh, yeah.
I think she really loves me, guys. Definitely not just after me for my body and blood.
She is after you for your body.
Ooh.
To throw it as fodder in front of her enemies.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm looking up a thing real quick. It doesn't matter. It is what I say it is. All right. The group had, and Hello was watching the street, because Jack had said to.
And saved somebody from being mugged.
And saved someone from being mugged.
Someone who may well have been a bastard themselves. It's Murktown.
Yes.
Who knows?
And is
Absolutely.
probably on their way to mug yet someone else.
Okay, I have a knife now.
I've got this sick knife, yeah.
But yeah.
You're welcome.
In the morning, the group was planning to go gather up and confront Lord Krypton outside of town. Lord Krypton is a 13-foot tall, wolf-headed, bull-chested demonoid.
And an asshole, apparently.
Yeah,
Do
he's
we-
kind of Good.
Do we know where this person is?
We know he likes to hang out at the Bestiary Bazaar.
Yeah, he was trying to get something from the bestiary of the bazaar, but was not having luck so far and was being a jerk to many merchants in the area.
He's being a jerk.
Do
More-
we know what he was looking for?
Pikachu.
He's just trying to get his
He
hands
didn't
on
say a
rare
Pikachu.
beasts.
He literally said, "I want a Pikachu. Why haven't you found it yet?"
So sorry.
Okay. So this guy, we're all awakened together now.
It is breakfast.
Absolutely.
Does my neck hurt?
I don't know. Does your neck
You
hurt?
feel pretty good. You feel well rested.
Is there like any indication of anything?
Nope.
Just as a player, curious if there's like.
No marks on his neck.
Okay.
Nothing.
She licked him. We have another lick wizard.
She gave me that.
You don't even have one lick wizard.
No, that's
a wizard
that's,
who licks.
That's all I want.
that's not a lick wizard. That was a lick necromancer. That's a totally different,
Oh,
way
yeah.
grosser situation. We don't want to get.
Necrolicker.
Oh.
Necrolicker.
There you go. Now I fixed it. Okay.
So we're together. We know where to find him.
No. Well, you know one spot that he might go, and that he stays outside of town. You haven't looked for him or questioned anyone about any
Yeah.
giant 13-foot tall man's whereabouts.
We have a description and some leads.
Is there anybody in the town that I may know that would have known him, that knows him, and like how many people are working for him? What are his defenses? What are his routes whenever he goes somewhere? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
let's say you got a contact in the they called themselves, well, the Tennessee. Well, you do have someone has a contact in the Tennessee Mercs, but that person isn't here yet,
Nope, they're still in Elvistown.
as far as you know.
Okay.
Okay, yes. So the Tennessee Headhunters also form security for Merktown. I believe that.
Tennessee Headhunters.
Yeah. Well, yes.
So
Merktown also has its own army, so you know someone in the Merktown army.
Okay. Okay.
Who are the ones that keep the weapons and whatnot. Merktown Defenders is a part of the army. There's a militia, there's an armored battalion, and a police force.
Okay. Then I will go probably the police would probably be more. This guy seems more like a.
So you know, on the police force is a guy who is a size stalker. Size stalkers are completely hairless humans with sharpened teeth that feed off of psychic energy. They eat a tiny bit of meat like once a week. They drink like a gallon of water a day. No, not a gallon of water. That's a lot per day, right? Like a gallon of water a week.
That's a pretty decent. Yeah, that's like as much as you need one day.
They need, but they need even
You're, like,
less. They're
working out.
super hardy, and they can cut a mage and make them lose their, magic.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
They're PPE. Just say it.
PPE vampires is what they are.
I'm gonna not go anywhere near someone like that.
Yes. So Jack would
Yeah.
probably want to do this again, alone.
So Jack's doing this. I'm gonna start sending messages.
Well, I mean, what is this guy like a crazed animal? Is he gonna go right
No,
after?
he's not.
No reason?
You don't have anything for him to feed off of. But you
Yeah, but
know
I mean,
he's
what-
in the know. He
what-
knows. What's that?
Would he just go after people who are my friends?
Here's the thing. He is part of a police force in a city full of magic users passing through.
Mhm.
He's gonna find enough to eat,
That's what I'm saying.
just
I don't-
among criminals. But
If
you
they're
know he's the kind of
uncomfortable-
guy that would be keeping track of huge demon people.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Well, if you guys are uncomfortable with going and speaking to him, that's perfectly fine. But I don't think you have to really worry about him. But
Oh, I don't go anywhere near them.
okay, I think that's a good choice.
Ditto.
All right, then I'll
His
go.
name is Cresswell.
Cresswell. Hello. You might as well just stay back with them because I don't know how your goo magic works. Your weird robot magic. So
Okay.
Okay.
You do know Cresswell always has at least like 4 knives. His teeth are sharp, and his like fingernails are weird and pointy.
Okay. Yep. He's good at cutting mages. So I will go to Cresswell.
Is it like breakfast? Did you eat breakfast yet?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So
I ate an orange, but I ate it like, and that's how I ate the orange. So yeah.
I have a Bunnicula situation developing here.
you had like orange juice coming down. You're like,
So
One armed friend seems very intense.
I just really love oranges.
I believe they call it odd.
So you make your way to where you know he's probably going to be, walking around one of the markets. You ask for him, you get pointed in his direction, and he goes, well, if it isn't the man who saved Jericho.
Yeah. Well, if it isn't Cresswell. Hey, see what I did there?
I did. It wasn't great.
Yeah, it was good though. And you've never heard that one before. Listen, Cress.
Actually, I haven't.
Really? Like, damn.
He just smiles with his pointy, sharp teeth.
Gross. Anyway, Cress, listen, I got a question for you. There is this, there's a player a little bit outside of Merktown, but I think you'd probably know them. I think they do a lot of business in here. Their name is Lord, what was it? Lord what? I'm sorry?
Krypton. Krikton.
Lord Krypton, bull body, wolf head, ugly fuck, and has apparently been causing a bit of trouble for...
Nasty bit, that thing.
Yeah, okay, that's what I
Some
thought.
kind of fiend, but I don't know nothing like I've ever seen or smelled before.
A fiend, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Not from hell.
great. Not from hell.
I don't think he's a devil or a demon.
Okay.
Some kind of fiend, though. I don't like it.
Me neither. Well, here's the deal.
Smells rotten.
Is there anybody that you know of? That was a spider. Is there anyone that you know of that would hate to see any difficulty befall this man or his business?
I don't know anyone that wouldn't. I don't know anyone that would put their name on such a thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's at least
No one wishes well.
Well,
No
that's
one
excellent.
wants to be the one to blame.
I understand that. So here's the thing. I would like some information about Lord Krypton, ergo how many men he's got, what are his defenses like, where is he located, and where would be the best place to have an unexpected rendezvous with him so I could have a bit of a chat.
Well, I'll tell you this for nothing. He deals in animals. He takes them somewhere and comes back a couple of months later looking for different ones.
So he,
Doesn't seem like the zookeeper type.
so he's probably eating animals.
Well, that's just something you could do right away.
Weird.
Gives me a bad feeling every time I look at him.
So if we were to have a strange animal, we could sell it to him. Maybe we could set up a buy. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, he's
What
a
kind of
little...
animals is he looking for? Dogs and shit? Like
No, nothing normal.
weird shit.
Yeah, stuff that's tough to get a hold of. Let's see. I know he's been given trouble down at the bestiary of the bazaar, saying names of animals that no one's ever heard of before.
Oh, he's looking for like animals popping in and out of ribs. Is that the idea?
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's kind of what the bestiary specializes in.
that's the thing.
One of a kind type of things. It's just they're not finding what he wants, and he's starting to make a stink about it.
What is it that he's looking for?
I don't even know. I kind of keep out of that, but he was looking for some kind of electric critter, and then something with like a... Let's see, what was it? Some kind of scorpion-looking thing, he said. Yeah,
And these creatures that are not
I
native.
remember. And he wanted a water nix, but those are tough. They're
Like water-
smarter than we would really like to see anyone selling around here.
Water minks.
A water nix. It's like a dog with wings.
Okay,
They're not common in this area.
but they're intelligent, so that's like selling a person.
Yeah, which is illegal.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
It is.
All right, so he's grade A scum. I get that. Thank you. That could be a good in. I could talk to see what I could do about that.
Now,
Any idea what?
wanted to
Yeah.
meet him outside the city with, say, some things that are currently in your locker, which is number 487. Which we will freely hand back to you when you leave the city. If you wanted to meet him outside the city, I know he's at least a mile north, maybe 2.
Gotcha.
There's some cave systems around there. One of which is the weird cave system that shifts. The shifting caves, they call it.
Does not sound like my favorite place, but I do have. It might not be as terrible as it used to be. So, all right. Locker 487. That's something you suggest. It's my items, obviously. Locker 487. But
Yeah.
you would suggest I go take a look at what's mine.
I mean, you'd need a ticket to open locker 487, and a piece of paper drops to the ground.
I put my boot on it, like just stepping on it, before anybody can see it, but I don't reach down to get it.
I was like, it sure would be a shame if he never came back. I don't think that's possible, though, but he's the kind of thing you can highly inconvenience for a while. That'll go away for a bit if you give it a reason to leave, or give it no reason to stay.
I got you. Well, this is all very useful to me. Thank you. And
Hey, it's public information.
so gross. And I appreciate you. You are the best of public servants. Don't let anybody tell you any different as well.
I do accept tips.
Give him some money.
I will. So I'll give him. What's a good amount in this world?
For info, that kind of info, depending, you expected, for the amount of info you got, you expected to hear how much was owed up, how much you would owe up front.
Yep.
But it seems like no one likes this guy and everyone's gone. So probably like 50.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay. So I go ahead and I give him 50 credits.
Yeah.
I go, I appreciate it, Cresswell, and again, how many people he's got?
I don't know that he has many people with him. He had like 2 or 3, but one of them ain't around no more.
All right, so we're not looking at a lot of schlubs. We're looking at a few hard hitters.
They didn't seem too hard hitting as him.
Gotcha. All right, well that's good.
He surrounds himself with animals.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe I'll go get a flamethrower. All right, well, I appreciate it, Cresswell. You have a good one. And I stand there because my boot is still on the ticket. I wait for him to walk away.
Yeah. And he goes, well, let me know if you ever save another town. And he walks away.
I get pissed at that, and then I go ahead and pick up the ticket. And I make my way back to my team.
Yeah.
I will regale you all with the information that I have just learned. But I leave out the part about me saving a town and him mentioning.
Well, yes.
But everything else. So, I'm thinking this is probably a pretty possible job. But does anybody have any idea what the fuck this thing is?
Big, ugly, probably mortal, or at least you can shoot it and hurt it.
Well, it's a fiend. We know that. Can I roll Lord Demons and Monsters, Kevin?
Yes.
I got 1 success on a 9. 9 out of 50.
Welcome,
Okay.
Raid. Welcome.
Hello.
It's our
Welcome.
friend
Thank you for the
Yay.
raid. No medic, you are awesome.
We're researching a fiend.
We're researching a weird fiend from beyond a rift.
He's got a bull body and a wolf head, and he's an asshole.
He's
Now-
13 feet tall. No big deal.
You have
Lord-
Poor Iola.
Lord
Now
Krypton,
you
more like
think
Lord
about it.
Prickton.
You think about it. You have heard of something called a Krypton flailer.
Oh boy, well that
Monster
sounds
looks
like a completely
part worm and part insect. It's kind of horrific. And the picture of it is holding a knife.
Oh, well, that's what I'm worried about, Kevin. Holy shit, it's got a knife. Fuck this, I'm out. Bye.
It's
Critter.
just so weird.
You put your guns away.
Can you go ahead and throw that in the Discord?
They're tough, but they're not like
Yeah.
super tough.
It's like, let me put my guns away while you pull out your knife. I'm done with this.
Okay, that's gonna be smaller. All right,
Fart
yeah.
fire. I'm not scared of a knife.
And people have referred to it as a parasite, but you don't know why.
Weird.
Yeah, it is an extremely weird thing. You saw something about it once.
All right.
Tail is dangerous.
And it's some kind of weird fiend, right?
This thing, the flailer is not, but clearly Lord Krypton is.
Weird.
This thing's about, we'll say 10 feet long. It looks like a 10-foot long insect with kind of an ant's head, but bigger mandibles. Skinny arms coming off of the very long torso and a very long tail. And at the end of those skinny insect arms are fingers.
Ah.
Not like human fingers, but like
Oh, thank God.
capable of picking up things.
Thank God. I would not have been pleased if it was people fingers.
Let me get my clipping tool out.
I mean, I'm not pleased either way, but that would have just been like icing on the cake.
Is this thing some kind of fucked up centipede? Jesus.
Well,
It is a little bit, yeah.
but now that doesn't entirely. Is that the same, close enough to the description that we got? Because the description we got was a bull's body, a wolf's head.
Yeah, he is definitely not one of these things. You're thinking maybe they are named for him.
Oh, great.
Holy fuck. Oh, okay. Like, he literally is Lord Krypton.
Lord of the Kryptons.
Oh, shit balls. All right, so, long shot.
Yeah,
but...
there's more information, but you wouldn't be the one to get it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
long
so
shot.
A little more research.
This thing is a fiend named Lord Krypton. The thing is, Kryptons don't actually look like him. So I'm thinking maybe, and seeing as how he's a fiend, I'm thinking maybe he is Lord of them, which could be a problem. He's into animals, collecting all these weird animals, and he's a fiend, so maybe he's like eating them or mashing them up into fucking weird abominations like him. I don't know.
I mean, if he's made out of weird animal parts, maybe he's just sticking them on himself. I've seen demons do stranger shit.
Yeah.
Are we going to release the animals or take them down with us?
I put the picture in our little Discord. I'm going to put it in the welcome party Discord.
Oh my
No.
goodness.
No.
Oh gosh.
Knife makes it so much worse.
He's got a tiny knife.
Kevin, the knife.
What is the knife?
I fucking love it. He has claws for hands, and he's like,
He's adorable.
I mean,
he looks like he's about to rob me and take my lunch money. but
Except he's like 10
giant-
feet long.
and he's 10 feet long. Like, what does he have the knife for? Like,
it's
what?
like a roach without the shell, but with like ant pincers and a tiny knife.
Fox, can you put it on the overlay, like over my face?
Working on it. I'm way ahead of you, Sugar.
Gross.
Tiny knife.
Look at this tiny knife. It's fucking
Oh, I love
adorable.
this.
Sorry,
Love this
sorry, not sorry about this picture you're about to have nightmares
Gore
with.
warning, I guess.
Gore
not
warning.
really gore warning, just weird
It's like-
warning.
Yeah,
but it's
weird
like
one.
black and white, so it's like color in, like we could coloring book this little thing.
Oh, it's
So-
awful.
So
I'll draw a
this
little
thing-
heart next to it. It's fine.
So this thing's a Krypton, right, Kevin?
Yes, that is what you have heard of called a Krypton parasite.
Gotcha. And Lord Krypton is a bigger
Or
badder.
Krypton flailer.
A Krypton flailer, and then Lord Krypton's a bigger, badder beast.
Yes.
So maybe there'll be a few of these things around, maybe not. But either way, I don't know. Lord Krypton, from everything I'm hearing, doesn't seem like someone we can reason with. Doesn't seem like someone we could bribe off of you. This seems like someone that we either need to put in the dirt, or, seeing as how he's a fucking Lord Fiend, maybe more just really ruin his day and get the hell out of Dodge and hope that he leaves.
So essentially, what we're doing is trying to find his kryptonite.
Oh dear.
That was
God.
great, and I love it, but I'm also
Dear God.
It's not that I'm mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm not disappointed. I'm actually kind of really enjoying that and mad about how much I'm enjoying it.
I raised my robot hand, and wait, did I teach you this yet? Did I teach you about
How
high
to?
fives? Lift your hand up.
We have done fist bumps.
Oh, we'll do that. Then we big robot hand fist bumps.
Okay, now both of you roll a.
Oh,
actually,
heaven.
no. I'm just gonna make Hello do this. Roll to pull punch
Oh my God, what am I
under
doing?
your combat sheet.
Oh, you've never used
Combat.
your arms
You've never
before?
used your arms before.
No, they've just kind of been like hanging down at my side.
Let's see.
Except I gave Cassidy some
You gave me
roll
food,
with-
that, was,
but
that wasn't a fist bump.
yeah, you like
don't-
handed me food and I took
roll
it
with
from you.
yeah. You said roll with punch.
Yes.
No, not pull punch.
Or roll with impact is the same as your pull punch. So.
Oh, yeah, it is. There.
All right. What did you get? You got a 6. Okay, that is not enough.
Oh,
So
darn.
roll 2d6.
Okay. Let me go here.
Actually, just roll 1d6.
Just one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
3.
if the stream chat is ready, I've got this thing ready to.
I don't know that they're
overlay,
ready.
So.
So, Jack,
I don't-
your hand isn't ready for the impact and takes 3 mega damage to your robot arm.
Oh, what the hell?
You gave me these arms.
You're right, you're
Apparently,
right.
they are stronger than
They
you
are pretty-
anticipated.
They are pretty awesome. Good job. But just maybe a little lighter next time.
Would you like to try again?
Nope. Nope.
All right, yeah, let them have it.
Show them the Grictor flailer. Gricton
I
flailer.
also just want to see the heart you drew with it.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. Right?
There you go.
Oh, yep, beautiful.
Just-
I love it. I love it. It just wants to be your friend and give it
It's
then your
awful.
wallet.
Hang on. I can make that a little bit easier. There we go. Get that nice and big on the stream for you. This thing's fucking horrendous, but his little knife is adorable.
I know, it just makes it so much better. If you didn't have the knife, you'd be like, oh, gross insect. But the knife really does.
It brings
It does.
brings the whole image together.
Oh, it's gross. Okay, so it doesn't take long as you head to the.
Put your picture in the Discord because my thing wasn't fixed up and I missed it. I missed your heart.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I just put the other one in. You might want to put the heart one in.
Yeah. I
Oh,
need to see the heart.
I will make it happen. I will make it happen.
Thank you, darling.
Jovra, is there any way that you could try to figure out what a Lord Krypton would be weak to? He's a fiend, but Cresswell said he's some kind of weird fiend. He's not from hell. He's not sure where he's from. I know that you're more, and he's searching for animals that seem to be from beyond rifts. And I know that that's kind of your bag in a way. You sort of know more about that than I think anybody. He specifically is looking for some weird electric creature, some weird scorpion creature, and a water nix. You know, I don't know.
You've heard of a water nix. It is a dog with wings that is often a thief and trickster, but not evil.
I want one.
No, you don't. They're the worst friends.
Okay, never mind.
They're really bad friends.
Okay.
Those things are. You
There's
do
a
not
kind
want one of those as a friend. I do not know why he would want one of those. That is bizarre.
Lord Krypton doesn't look like the kind of hey everybody come over for beer and pretzels kind of guy though. So I don't think he wants a friend.
Listen,
I am concerned about what he could be doing with these. It's everything to either feeding or trying. Well, these creatures are parasites.
I don't know, but if any of this rings a bell, you know.
What would I need to roll?
You could give me a Lord Dimensions or Lord Demon Monsters. What specifically are you looking for info on?
How to kill him?
Give me a Lord
That's
Demon
what I say.
Monsters with a +5 for you specifically.
well, I mean, not to put too fine a point on it,
Roll.
but don't nobody around here have like a...
But that +5, you rolled, your score is a 55, and you rolled a 58. That +5 saves you.
Thank you.
Nice.
So he is a demon. He is vulnerable to normal things demons are, and there are several types of weapons that do extra damage to demon. But
Is love one of those weapons?
absolutely not.
Damn it.
All
Good,
you
don't
need
have
is
any
love.
here.
Love.
Shit.
Love
where
is all you
The
need.
darkness.
That was the most heartless way I've ever heard anyone say that.
There we
With
go.
his line.
We must secure someone with love and then hold them in front of the demon, and then we can defeat it.
Let's see.
We don't have any.
Ability.
No.
Things that affect demons. It does have some limited psionic powers. You assume this is all putting together information. The fact that it's not a normal demon and is on this plane and seems to be spending a lot of time here means it's probably worth a lot. It's probably weakened quite a bit.
That's good.
Yeah. No, it's not going to have that. I'm looking at a different entry and converting a thing over.
What hurts me?
Holy water burns their flesh. They don't like large bodies of water or rain. They cannot swim and sink like rocks and drown.
What is it with these evil creatures in fucking water?
See,
What
you
is
keep-
this?
You keep scoffing, but I'm telling you, you go get yourself a super soaker, you can solve a lot of problems in this world.
This is the dumbest weakness for anything to have.
They come from
Right.
planes without the need of water.
That's a good point.
Good point. Then why the fuck come here? It rains here. Stupid animal people. Stupid Grichton. Lord Grichton.
Because you can only get this stuff here.
Because we grow Pikachus around here, so
I
he has to
guess.
come visit.
Yeehaw.
Or someone sold him a Pokedex telling him it was real.
Oh, now that's good.
That's.
Hello.
Well played.
I know that you don't like to hurt things. What would you say about a big water gun?
It may short circuit some of the systems to which I do not control, but it could be useful.
I feel like maybe as a keep something away from you sort of situation. Vampires. I'm thinking maybe a sprinkler system.
You'd want to
No.
get her a tarp.
Well, not if the sprinkler's shooting the water like a foot away from her, just in a
JJ,
circle.
you realize that as the water goes, like it's fallen between here and there. Have you ever seen a hose before, Sugar?
Is it possible to use it out of my finger? Pew, pew.
I mean, yeah. Have a water gun finger, I guess so. That forearm's big and fat enough to fit probably several gallons of water.
I mean, I wouldn't do it in polite company, but
Figure it out.
Pew, pew.
Yeah. Like Harkins. But with water.
Is this before or after I show him the recorded video?
No, you just do that whenever. The first minute he comes back, immediately show it to him before anyone else can say anything to him.
Okay, so what else would you like to do?
bag me of demons. I
Yeah, I think we should. Yes, hunting time.
Not to put too
Alright.
fine a point on it, but we shoot a lot of magic, a lot of big bullets, and I heard tell somebody's got a motorcycle, so.
Oh yeah. Yes, I do.
So
Are we heading that way? Because I will get Ripper, and I will.
yeah, you're headed out of town, so you can stop and get the large equipment from your locker.
Oh yes, locker 487.
As you hand him the tag for locker 487, he goes, "This is coming back. If this doesn't come back, whoever gave it to you is probably gonna come looking for you."
That's fine. Our business isn't done here yet, so.
And puts it in his pocket. He says, "We'll bring it around." Coming around the side, you see.
Do I get a new toy?
Yes. You see, actually, ooh, that'll be interesting. You see a 16-foot tall metal robot. On it,
It's time! Guys, it's time!
the thing is, on its back are two massive tanks that contain 2,000 gallons of water, or 2,000 gallons of water. It has on its arm, instead of like a railgun or a like blazing sword or some kind of thing, a cannon that has just a little water dripping out of the front of it.
Pew,
And
pew.
on its chest it has a laser.
Pew, pew.
Well, I think I know.
On its shoulder it has a mini missiles
Holy shit, it's still going.
and
Not done
finger
yet.
blades
Finger blades! Pew, pew!
that do make a damage. Yeah. So
I-
this is a Titan Fireman robot.
Maxine is very happy. Hello is staring blankly.
I slapped
I-
Jericho on the back and just like, that's what I'm talking about, Sugar.
That's not mine.
I guess
That's not
Hello
mine.
is driving this.
I would assume so.
It is 10 tons. Has a robotic strength of 32.
We had a rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
good.
back to full.
Hello.
I'm at 44, so I'm like, I need my SP back if I'm
So
gonna do
it
this.
has a compartment that can carry one pilot and 3 passengers. It moves at 90 miles an hour.
I mean, that works because if Jericho and Iola ride the bike.
Yep.
I've also got a truck, so either way.
And the guy says, if this doesn't come back,
It'll come back.
okay.
Well,
So,
Might have a few scratches, but it'll come back.
so the weapons you have are water cannon, mini missiles, and mini laser.
I'm gonna need the schematics for this.
Just tell me when you want to use them.
Okay. So you said water gun,
Water
mini-
cannon, right arm. Each blast counts as an attack.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, and you've got a mini laser, which is useful for other things. So, you make your way towards the caves. You get there because it's coming up on 10:30.
Yeah. Iola, are you with me?
Yeah, this has to last. Yeah. Okay, so you
Probably.
get there, and in the caves, you hear hoots, you hear weird howls, you hear all kinds of strange noises. Are you approaching stealthily, or are you approaching loud and hard?
Well,
Does this robot have a quiet mode?
The robot cannot. The robot has a good range too.
Can you wait for a second? And can I go scout this out?
Yes.
By the way, the water cannon has a range of 600 feet. That's not super close, and the missiles can go about a mile.
Iola, I'm going to be concerned that it can see invisible. It's a fiend.
I'm gonna make myself tiny.
That would help.
Listen, just stay in contact, and if you think anything
Tinier, okay?
if you think anything even might go wrong,
I'll let you know.
give us a code word.
Yeah.
We'll come
All right, so you do that. You spend the ISP to do it. Give me a prowl check. Yeah, give me a prowl check.
It's a basic
pluses.
prowl.
Just a basic prowl. You'll have pluses.
Okay.
I don't expect you to fail it. Well,
That's a 74.
you got a 74 or 45, so very.
Yeah.
I was going to give you a 20 bonus, and that's not enough for being so tiny. So as you fly in, you see cages of weird animals. Inside of one of these cages is a weird owl-looking thing. It looks like an owl with like with tentacles coming out of the bottom of its beak.
no. Mm-mm.
It screeches a weird noise as you approach it in the tunnels.
Ah.
Give me a save versus magic. Gonna try to rattle your brain.
Oh man. You
What
need your
kind
brain.
of magic?
It is.
Because that matters.
Not for me. Mine's all
Oh, it's under-
zero.
oh.
Mine
Can't
are
imagine why,
different.
Jack.
Okay.
Not a single clue.
Oh no, these look like owls with ginormous eyes, and it chirps and hoots, and then tries to hit you with psionics. Actually,
Ugh.
I'll say first is a psionics then.
Yeah.
Which is not as good.
but
No.
not bad. What'd you make? What'd you get?
That's a 1.
Rolled a 1. Don't you have advantage?
I think I do, but I don't remember, and I don't think I've used it. So
Well, go ahead. I'll
Do
let
it.
you. Roll again. A 6.
6.
Not so good. Suddenly you feel an immense amount of pain as your body becomes like super racked with jolts of stabbing pain, and you need to flee from it, or it will.
Okay, so I'm gonna bounce out of there.
Yeah, you bounce hard. You did notice as you were leaving that there was a tunnel to the side that you were like, I'll explore that one later. As you are leaving, you hear a loud sounds like a wolf snarl echoing up through that tunnel,
Okay, fuck.
and you get out of the cave before anything else happens.
There's an owl there that makes you feel pain. It fucking sucks. And
Can you lure him out?
nope, in a cage.
No. Can you lure
Oh.
him out?
Well, hang on. This thing, you said it got up in your brain, right?
Well, the owl did, yeah.
From a rules perspective, Kevin, I have mind block. Would that work against us?
Yeah, that would work.
I'm pretty sure I can shield my mind to it. I got a whole thing.
Is it mega damage?
It's
The creature.
You don't know.
All right. What do you guys think? Say fuck it and just go in? Because we're running out of time.
Do we
Okay.
really
Oh,
do
I
anything
have mind block
quiet?
too. Hey.
What?
Yep, but yeah. Unless you have mind block auto defense, you have to trigger it ahead of time.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could do it now.
Yeah, which is absolutely what I am doing before I go anywhere near any of this shit. It's like,
What were you saying, Jover?
Do we ever do anything stealthily?
That's
Nope.
true. We're the Iron Riders. We fucking go. Fuck them.
All right.
I'm Tin Boot, technically.
I'm gonna miss my McFly, guys. But
Well, you've got.
I got a new baby right now.
Oh, what book is that in?
I have made a new friend.
What page is that? Page 68. I'll send you a link.
What's this one's name? You have to name this one.
Gentle. It is a gentle giant.
Gentle.
Nope.
Yeah. So this thing hunches.
Oh, Iron. Sorry, Iron is the right one. Iron Giant. That's the right thing. His name is Iron. I was thinking of that movie, but I said the wrong one.
Well, no, because you're the Iron Rider, so obviously Iron Giant. Makes sense.
Yeah. Iron Giant.
Oh, right, I also just can't cast things, so I reach into my coat and pull out like a weird gray headband, tilt my head back, just kind of spit on it, rub it a little bit, and tie it around my head. There. No weird
There
brain
is
beams getting in me.
circuitry running through that headband too.
Oh, yes. No, this thing's like covered in weird, like, very faint blue circuitry that as soon as I like hack a loogie on it, it starts just glowing.
Good job, Lick Wizard.
And I'm not a leg wizard, I swear to God, I will shoot you where you stand, JJ.
Don't hate what you are.
I was gonna say, can I squirt it with just like a little bit of water?
It will kill me.
Will
So, a little bit of water will be 600 gallons of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
So-
Ew.
Does the big giant thing fit in the caves?
Yes, the giant will fit in these caves. Because the 13-foot man fits in these caves.
I
That's
would
true.
very much like to make myself invisible as well. Because
You do so.
smart.
All right, so you go in, and there's a moment where you can hear weird hooting and weird rattling and weird hissing from a bunch of cages further down. And then all of a sudden, coming out of that tunnel, you see a massive head of a wolf snarl and be like, "What do you want?"
You Lord Krypton?
"What do you have for me?"
Hello.
You
One of
wanna,
these.
"You!"
Just a shit ton of water. Just
Roll
like-
initiative.
Okay.
Remember to click on your token. Oh, I didn't give. I will assign Harkins tokens to Cassidy.
Hooray!
Represents Cassidy Sunshine. There we go.
I'm
Did I do
sorry.
it right this time?
What's that?
Fucking my initiative is 1. God,
It's okay. Roll 20 hates me tonight. So, you know, it's
Good.
good.
Lord.
Box, how many attacks do you have?
Oh, God. That's a fine question. I was looking around for my token. How many attacks do I have? That's got to be on the sheet somewhere. It's probably under combat, would be my guess. Crap. I don't know, Kevin. That's what I'm...
We'll say 6. Or 5. Say 5.
Yeah, where is that? Holy shit. Sorry, buddy.
Combat sheet should be the last page.
I have 6, and I think I'm probably one of the slowest of the party, right?
Yeah, I believe I have 6 as well.
But mages tend to only have 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Let's do this.
I'm a pew pew you with my finger.
I should have opened an initiative tracker. That would have been useful.
What does he get?
Hold on. I have to clear out some trash. I have to clear out the trash.
Clean out the trash.
I've got Jover, Jericho, Zarsik, and...
Yeah.
I hope that
There
this
we
is
go.
like when you beat a level in Sonic the Hedgehog and you release all the little animals and they run away.
Yeah.
I love that part. They jump on the thing and it's like, hey, they all
Why
bounce
you
around.
gotta put the tokens where I put mine, Kevin? Gee.
I'm sorry, I tried to move him further away.
I'm just giving you a hard time. You're fine.
He rolled a 13.
Shit.
Let me put him in the little...
I'm looking at my initiative roll. Apparently, I was too busy giving this thing the finger and laughing.
All right.
There we go.
Apparently, I was shutting my eyes.
We'll put him at 12.
Backwards.
Hello, was just sitting there waving.
All right, descending. Starting with hello.
Oh.
Did I... by the
Hello.
way, I did send you something on Discord.
Oh.
But don't look at it now. Just tell me what you do.
Okay.
Um,
because I've got it called up already.
I feel like everybody's been telling me how water is deadly to things here. So I just want to douse this thing with water.
So it has 3 settings: light short blast, medium blast, or heavy blast.
I want to pin it up against a wall.
Most.
Using what? The hand or just
The water,
short blast
just
of water?
the black. I mean, if I can just push it and water, that would work. But my intent is to push it up against the wall and blast it with water.
Okay, so you're gonna have to roll to hit, and if you roll above an 18 on the die, you will have effectively pushed it against the wall.
Okay.
So roll roll any weapon you have on your thing, because you are proficient with any weapon you're using
Okay.
because of powers.
Oh.
You are psychically connected to the fireman robot, I take it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll any weapon. We'll use that as your and then I'll tell you exactly what to roll for dice.
Combat.
And I found the answer to your question, Kevin. Apparently I have 4 attacks.
You have 5 because you're level 5 now.
Sick.
So I can use the Psy Sword? That's just the first one.
Yeah, you're just looking for the swing. Just need that to hit.
Did it go?
I'm not seeing it.
Should be the die.
Oh, I hit cancel instead of submit. Whoops.
Okay, 5. All right, so you rolled a 5. He doesn't actually need to dodge, but he does. Meaning, uses an action. Okay, and so the massive blast of water sprays right behind him, though. So instead of 2d4 times 10, roll 1d4
Times 10.
times 10.
A boop.
2, so 20 damage as the water bounces back. Lord Krypton just snarls and scowls and yells. Yeah. Negative 20. Okay. Up next. Why did I minimize that window?
I'm going to look at Jack, and I'm going to look at Cassidy as they were sitting there like badgering this guy in here, and you just hear like, "You stink, into which why you need a bath."
All the way down, because you're how high? The thing's like the robot's like 19 feet.
It's 16 feet tall, but it's got a speaker system.
But all the way down here, you see Jack turn around excited and go, ha 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 ha, like, yeah, just from like way far away, just. Got him.
All right, Jovra.
Okay. So is there some way that I can be standing outside of it, or do I need to like exit the?
Yeah, you guys can have gotten off. There's like a platform on the back where you can stand.
Oh my god, that's actually so fucking cool.
Okay.
So first, give me a Lord Dimensions.
Oh, kidoki.
Yeah. Information.
Oh, dimension.
62 under 70. Perfect. You know that this thing is not in its home dimension. You know that killing it will send it back for at minimum 1 year, if not longer. You know that it is massively weakened in this dimension, and if you were fighting in its home plane, you'd all be screwed. But here is not its home plane. Here, you've got this. You get a weird dimensional reading looking from it, one you've felt before, but haven't felt in years. And it's kind of like Todd.
That's Wormwood.
Does Jovra say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
She thinks it. Okay. So do I know anything else about that?
You don't actually know too much about it, but if this thing is a major power there, it being here is a good chance to at least hurt it and knock it down a few levels with its boss.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna hurt ego.
Yeah, if you could just destroy its physical form on this, it will not like it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I haven't used this spell before. I hope it works.
Spell.
Is it 200 feet for me?
You can get within. It's less. We'll say less. We'll say
Okay.
100 feet, for sake of saying a thing.
All right. So I have a spell called Desiccate the Supernatural.
Oh, that's a fun one, right?
What the
What
fuck
page is that on?
I'll
look it up. Don't worry.
127.
Continue.
Only
Destiny.
supernatural beings, good or evil, including spirits in physical form, sub-demons, demons, devils, elementals, spirits
This
of light, demigods, godlings, gods. Okay.
Yep, that
So
works.
Counts.
I guess there's a save.
Is there? Let's look it up.
This thing works against gods. You can hit a god with this.
It is a major spell. This spell actually is this a level 9 spell?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
part
so
of.
this spell takes 2 actions to do. And I meant to mention this before. So on your turns, this will make combat go a little faster. I am encouraging you to take 2 actions per turn, or like 2 actions at a time, just to speed them all up.
Yep.
So this will take both your actions.
That's fine. I'll take 2.
There is a saving throw. It's a -1 to save.
Yes. The spell works by drawing moisture out of the target.
I was gonna say, you're gonna
Yes.
silica gel packet this thing.
Yes,
yeah.
and it's instant and
Yeah. So it takes 2 actions to cast the spell.
I will do it.
It gets only a d20 -1. I will use my reroll because I rolled a natural 20 and I have a reroll, and I like you guys, and I want this.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kevin.
I'm a
Thank you,
I like how
Kevin.
we all use our rerolls to like screw Kevin over, and then Kevin gets a reroll to make us feel better.
Yeah.
All right, so he rolls a 4.
That's it.
Okay, so it is 3d6 times 10.
Holy shit.
So I'll just do the 3d6.
Yep, and then
60.
multiply by 10.
10, so 60.
He is not a water elemental.
Jesus.
No.
Oh, it's a save for half spell. That's weird. So it's just another 60 straight out of him.
Do you have a reroll, Michelle?
No.
Okay.
Chat. All right.
By the way, the song "Rubber Ducky" from Sesame Street is playing.
Rubber ducky.
yeah, that's
Big bad time, most of fun. As he's rubber ducky.
All right. At this point, Krypton howls and screams, and the howl resounds through the cave. All the animals in their cages flip the fuck out. And you can hear something behind him skittering up the hall, but it's not there yet. He is now going to do a thing.
Jovra, are you on my motorcycle?
No, I'm on the platform of the thing.
Not Jovra. I'm sorry, Iola. I was looking
No,
at
Iola's gonna be invisible in the air.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
He has a particle beam rifle that he pulls out.
What?
I love this game.
This 13-foot tall demon lord, well, not demon lord, fiend,
That's
pulls
just,
out just a
Say
massive
what?
gun.
That's just
It's
Doom.
just huge.
this
It's,
is just Doom.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that is exactly what we're doing right now. I just
This
realized.
is just Doom.
Let's see. Oh my God! I'm looking at some of the things he has in home
Don't
dimension.
do that. Don't,
Every
don't do that.
Kevin,
Don't
every
do-
time you editorialize,
Sorry.
it's like
I can't help it. Looking at this, I'm just like, oh my God.
Please don't do whatever it is you're looking at.
The
That's
particle
so-
beam cannon does have like, it looks like it's jewel encrusted, but all the jewel spots on it are empty. It looks
Thank you, Kevin.
because those gems don't work on this plane. He's going to fire at Jover's a harder shot than the robot. So the robot, you can attempt to dodge. You can't parry this, but you can attempt to dodge.
Rubber ducky.
Yeah, try.
So are you going to
Okay.
roll the dodge? It'll take an action.
Rubber Ducky, you're the blam.
You're the day. Yes, the move. I did
You
one
need to beat
action.
a 14.
I believe
Alright.
dodge is in under combat.
Actually, you need to beat more than a 14. You need to beat. I'll give you a -5 on this, so you beat a 19 on your dodge.
Oh God.
There's my dodge.
You actually have a +3 because of reasons, because you're connected and you would technically have skill stuff, so don't worry about it. Add 3.
Okay. +3.
So 18, just short. As you swerve out of the way, you take 20. The robot takes 28 particle damage to the chest.
How much is it totally?
28 total.
Oh, 28, and I took how much? No, how much? Not how much damage I took.
How much does the robot have?
Yeah,
Oh, the robot has.
so I know what to take out of.
Sorry. I have like 19 windows open. The robot has a chest capacity of 300.
Ooh, okay, we're good.
Reinforced pilot's compartment is another 100.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "You little sunshine." And then he's also going to fire at Cassidy.
Oh
Hi.
boy.
Cassidy Sunshine, pleasure to meet you.
And you're on the platform.
Oh, no, that's not... Okay, that's the roll. You need to beat a 18 if you're going to try to dodge, or if you have something else.
Really wishing I had gone sooner so I could start doing things like throwing up barriers, because I have all kinds of cool spells for that shit, but,
Not with the
dodging.
Iron Riders. We don't plan. We just do.
Initiative matters in this system.
Yeah, welcome
Boy
to the
and howdy. Yeah, no, I want to go back home.
You can just take it.
Yeah, so, okay, so I'm looking at, so, remind me, dodging takes one of my actions, as I
Yes.
recall.
Or
Or?
there is something called simultaneously attack. It guarantees that both creatures get hit.
Oh, I like that.
The thing I was gonna do is definitely gonna hit it anyway, so at that point I may as well try and dodge.
Well, you are holding Dawnbringer in your hand, too.
That is a fair point. Okay, I was gonna cast a spell, but,
Well, you
fucking
can do
yeah.
that on your turn. This is just a reaction.
Fantastic, then yeah, like,
We'll take an
Steel-
action, though, but yes.
Totally. Then steel flies into my hand as this thing says my name, and it's like, yeah, pleasure to meet you. I draw on this thing and I pull the trigger.
You take 23 damage to your chest armor.
Oh,
Good.
Christ.
Don't roll to hit. No, roll to hit just in case you get a 20 or a 1.
Roll to hit. Roll to hit. Oh, crap. This is the unfortunate part where I look at this and go, where the hell do I roll to hit something?
Combat.
Your combat sheet is the last one.
Combat.
Yeah.
Modern weapon proficiencies. Hot diggity damn.
Don't
Strike.
worry, I don't understand this thing either.
Nope. Just had to find it.
All right, you got a 6, which is not a 1. Now, here's
Correct.
the thing. It's a simultaneously attack. You
Yeah.
took the 23 damage. How much do
23
you...
damage.
This
How
is
much-
a supernatural being. It is not specifically vulnerable to light, but it is a supernatural being.
Okay. To supernatural beings, I do 1d6 times 10.
Okay.
So, let me roll a d6.
Light them up.
Gonna roll a d6. Boop.
I've already played that
6.
song.
You deal 60 more damage to him.
yeah.
Before... All right,
This
so
This guy
do you
looks
want
at
to
me.
describe as you take this shot?
Oh yeah, no, it's the gun again flies into my hand. Like I kind of tilt down, so it's just the edge of my eyes, right at the brim of the hat there. And as I fire this gun, you hear a sound like something. It's like a gunshot being fed through a distortion pedal. It's kind of like a noise as like a strobe almost of a solid particulate beam strikes into this guy. And just as quickly as you see it, and it lights up the whole like cavern or whatever we're in, like it's daylight. It goes away, and there's just this like sparkly trail behind, leading from the gun to the target of just like little wisps that slowly dissipate into light. or
And
into
as
darkness.
those dissipate, the particle blast also catches Cassidy square in the chest.
Ow.
Boom.
Ah!
Zarsig.
Well, she's going to do her thing, so I mentioned she has to roll the strike.
Yep, let me just make sure.
And she can attack twice.
Yeah, you can use 2 actions. I'm saying each time you're up, you can use 2 actions.
23 of my 35 armor. Eh.
Ow. I know that feel, man. My armor's low as shit too.
Does that hit?
What's the number?
12.
12. Not gonna try to dodge it. Yes, that will hit.
Okay, so 46. And can she do it again?
Sure. Let's see. I was just looking at his powers real quick. He didn't activate that, so yeah. And roll your damage. That'll hit too. So
Okay.
10.
I
10
might
damage for the first bolt, and then 15 for the next one. 50. He looks extremely bad. He did not expect to take this much beating in this dimension this quickly.
Yeah, eat shit.
Welcome to
Alright.
Earth, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Y'all are also nuking him too with what he is vulnerable to. Cassidy, it is now your official turn.
Ow. Okay, no problem.
Feel free to do 2 actions worth of stuff.
Definitely.
I'll give you
First,
a juice box after.
I think I'm gonna need another lung sugar. Reach into my my coat and pull out. Speaking of a box, actually, it's a small like silvery black box. There's just like crap glued onto it. There's wires that are connected to anything springing off of it. I fling that little bastard out. Like I'm getting down off this platform of this robot because screw this, or probably knocked off of it, frankly.
Yeah, you would have been, yeah.
Yeah, so like I went ass over tea kettle into the dirt. I pick myself back up and fling this thing out into the ground in front of me. And if you've ever seen like a music stand, how they can kind of like fold out like that, this thing hits the ground and just goes chunk. And what I am casting is oh Christ, where the hell did it go? Yes, here we are. Wait, where's barrier? There you are. God damn it, come on. I just had it, and then I had to fuck me. This is amazing.
Did you spit on it first?
Shut up. Oh, you're right, actually. I did have to give it a kiss before I threw it out there. You're absolutely right, because I did. Okay, it's a barrier that puts up a shit ton. Like this, it opens up and a blue energy barrier appears before me. Energy field, there it is.
Okay.
Creates a protective field of energy placed around yada yada yada. Maximum barrier protection is about 8 feet. It has a total protection of 60 MDC.
Okay, so cool.
Unless we're on a ley line, in which case it's way more, but I don't think we're on a ley line. Okay, sorry.
Here's the thing, you are within a mile of a ley line. In fact, you can feel this entire cave feels a little weird.
Oh, okay.
Merktown is built on a
right next to the Ohio River, which has a ley line.
Yeah.
I believe.
Then at your discretion, it's not 60 MDC, it's 120 MDC.
And it's 120 MDC.
Awesome. So this blue shield like vroom, flies up in front of me in it. And then yeah, I just kind of press myself up against the side of that thing, reach into another part of my coat and rip out what looks like a what is it called? Umbrella. Like an umbrella that has had like the cloth ripped off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of just like flick it out to extend it, push a lever on it so that the umbrella part like flunks out the wrong direction, and just bring that around the side of the barrier, and it's like, ride the lightning, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at this prick.
Okay.
As soon as I find.
So in my mind, this was someone's umbrella that got struck by lightning. That's the only way you could build this. It had to be an umbrella that had been struck by lightning.
Or actually, I guess right. I spit on my hands.
And then
fire it.
Augment it.
Call lightning.
You even rolled a.
Nah, save none. Range 300 feet, line of sight. Cost me 15 PPE, so no problem there. It does.
Also good.
A D6 per level of the caster, and you said I'm level 5.
Yes.
Fantastic. This thing just does 5d6 damage, unless this
Roll
thing has
that
resistance to like lightning or something. So d6, 5, boom.
Not on this plane.
Awesome. I do 23 points of damage as like lightning goes ka-kong. Hey, you know what? No, that's not okay. We'll talk about this later, young man. So yeah, a lightning bolt arcs out of this thing.
And parts of him are clearly starting to like bleed and wither. He does not look great. And Iola, it's your turn.
And so it begins. I told you to have it out.
Okay, so I want to cast Befuddle on this asshole first.
Okay.
Save.
He gets a save.
Yeah.
And he has +6 versus this. Let's see. D20. He gets an 18.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Does mine ever get better?
Yes. You should have at least +1 to it now.
Yeah, I think it's 13. I don't know. It's hard to find these things in the book.
Yeah, but also he is an incredibly big demon who deals with magic a lot, so. But you may take one more action.
I'm going to just shoot him. Well, he's a demon. Is fire not going to hurt him?
He doesn't seem to be especially invulnerable to anything.
Okay. Then I will firebolt him.
Which
is a 20.
20? Yeah. go ahead and roll that damage, as he is not going to.
My light is too bright.
You'll need like a Sharpie.
Basically.
12 damage.
You cannot hurt me.
All right, another 12. All right, you have done over 200 to him as a group.
Good.
This is more than he was ever expecting to handle. You've done 220.
Does that work?
I really cannot see that.
Damn it.
Get a Sharpie.
I'm just gonna give him the finger until he looks at
Get a
it.
generic brand.
Not even looking.
You want my marker, Fox?
I can't. It's 2D. I can't actually take it.
That is gross, and I hate it. Okay.
Thank you, Tang.
Okay,
Yes.
it makes no sense. Oh, yes, thank you.
All right. So who is next? I got excited and lost
Is
track
it
of things.
me?
Yeah, it's Jericho's turn.
Why are you saying it like that? I'm a part of the team.
You
All
are.
right, here's what I'm gonna do: is I am going to, because they're really shutting this fucking thing down and kind of keeping it. I imagine it's getting hit like on all sides. I'm going to take the opportunity to just stop my bike,
Mm-hmm.
not roll with it. Stop and aim with this my hover bike laser, which does pretty good fucking damage. And I am just going to just and just fucking unload onto this thing. Just unleash a stream of hell onto it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Of hell.
Do I get any bonuses because I am standing still while firing at this thing?
You're not taking any penalties.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Take
how
a
it works.
+2.
Okay. 18 to hit.
All right. It will attempt to move out of the way. It rolled an 18 as well, so we'll give it to you.
Ooh. Then I'm going to roll for my damage. 21.
21 as the
Mega
triple
damage.
laser just unloads on him.
And I am going to take my second turn to just continue and just
All right.
keep fucking. The cross doesn't hurt this thing, does it?
You haven't tried it.
Well, I probably have it in the. Remember, I slid it in there for the vampires. I assume it's
Yeah.
probably just still in there. Is it doing anything to it?
Your headlight wasn't on because it was so bright in here. But let me see. Sure. Yes, it weakens it further. Go ahead and turn that on, and roll a D.
I don't have it. Is it? Oh, a D6.
Just roll a D6 because there's no avoiding it.
5.
5. Okay. It will take a number of damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my. Guys, should I hit him with the salt? Now I'm gonna stay away from this fucking thing because we don't really know what it. Why get close to it when I don't have to?
I'm just kind of shooting it, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep fucking unloading with this chain gun.
All right. Jesus.
14.
Yeah, it's not even going to try to dodge. It's just going to take it. At this point, it knows it's pretty aft and is going to leave one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to
25 damage this time.
If it gets to
Yeah,
its turn
checks out.
again, it will try something desperate. Sorry,
my
math.
internet.
Math is hard.
No.
16.
I agree. Math is
No,
dumb.
91. Okay. All right. Hello, you are next in the giant mech.
I can't see anybody, but I can hear everybody. But all my cameras are down.
Yes.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Yep,
All of your
totally.
cameras are down. I can't see any of you, but I can.
Okay.
Fox,
we're all
just,
still working.
It is a shame. That
Yeah.
won't have any.
Fox, I'm going to say what your sign said. Fox put up a sign that said bikes drool, trucks roll.
Just saying.
Did you leave Big Red outside, or did you just leave back it? Or
Well,
leave?
did we all just drive into this cave? I mean.
I think we all just drove.
Oh, then
we
yeah,
just
I
had the
drove
giant
Red
mech.
in here. Like,
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were in the body.
You were riding on a robot.
I'm in the body.
No, but they had space for more people. So like Jovra, and I thought that
Um,
Cassidy were in the body of
Oh.
the bot.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, we can come back to my truck later. Whatever.
You didn't want to risk Red. Okay.
Nah.
Hello, it is your turn.
All right, I want to do the water soaking again.
Okay, roll that attack.
This time, hopefully, if possibly, aiming to knock him over, like closer to the feet. If not, I mean, I'm sure it'll get like chest and stuff too, but like to knock him over.
All right, there is a chance for this for things that are small, but he is big, and there is a chance for vampires, so he will have the same chance as a vampire.
Okay, so I mean, if it's easier to push him back than knock him over, then I feel like I would know that. But
Well, he's kind of up against the wall already, so
true. Oh, okay then.
yeah, you've
Just
kind of
gonna-
pinned him in the corner.
Okay. Strike. Strike.
18. All right, he is going to attempt to dodge this.
Okay. I've also switched the song to "You're Playing with the Big Boys" now from Prince of Egypt.
Not gonna cut it. So roll. Let me tell you the damage. 2d4, and then we'll multiply that by 10.
All right. 2d4.
50. Jesus.
And then can she hit him again?
Well, hold on. I have to roll to see if he stays standing.
Because you're playing with the big
Oh,
boys.
no,
now.
not 1d1, 1d100. There we go. 19. He does happen to stay on his feet. Oh, no, wait. It's 1 to 20 that knocks him down. So, yes, you knock him on his ass. He loses initiative, dropping to the end of the round.
Boom.
It's hard. And
Water, man. Water.
is on the ground. So you can hit him again
Yes.
if you want.
Yes. Yes, I do.
It sounds like he's drowning.
Cool.
God. I mean, fuck this guy, but also
Yeah,
Jesus.
I mean, he's the
I don't know what that sounds like. I know what it probably is happening, but Hello probably wouldn't process.
It does manage to get out of the way. It's the second blast, but roll 1d4
Okay.
as the splashback from this giant water cannon.
2. Nope. I want 1. Nope. Not 3. I want 2.
4. Oh, Jesus, of course.
Rawr!
So he takes about. Yeah. Oh no, that's right. So you deal another
super
4
soaker.
of splash damage, just splashing to this giant water-prone fiend.
Having a pool party with the demon, no big deal.
Playing, Prince of Egypt songs because that's
Jovra,
cool.
you know it is falling apart. It is not long for this world. What are you going to do?
I'm going to. You said we're near a ley line, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to do first an energy bolt.
Okay, which is unavoidable.
Yeah, so it's 66.
Mages on ley lines.
It feels good.
It's nice.
Oh, that's 5. And then another one.
So 17 total. He's just barely hanging on. You can see it's starting to wear away. Parts of it are falling apart as the water hits it, just disintegrating into flakes of thin mica that are melting like salt diluting in water.
I'm going to do it again.
Yep.
Do it again. It's another 17. As you hit it with this last blast.
Oh, it's actually 22.
Oh, I'm sorry. With this
It's
22, the total goes up to 420. Yes, you have dealt 420 mega damage to this.
Nice.
4 actions, which is enough to remove this form from this plane. It snarls, and it's going to take one last shot at Jovra, but Jovra has partial cover, so it'll take a -3. It misses. It misses completely. The 4 is not enough to actually hit Jovra.
Oh,
As
yeah.
its particle beam shoots into the wall, and it is just
Can
snarls and says, "You'll all die."
You first.
Yes, Michelle.
then Jova's going to go over to it and she's going to draw her axe just in case, and she wants to go and investigate.
Most of its body is worn away. It doesn't really bleed so much as just melt into the remains of the water on the ground. You hear coming from further down the tunnel, there is a clicking sound of some horrible insect, but you think the water is keeping it at bay.
I'll let the team know that there's something else down there.
I'm probably right there next to you, covering you, just in case this fucking thing gets up again. I probably wouldn't have let you walk anywhere near it. by
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
Like, yeah, ditto.
All right.
Well, then let's get
real
the
quick.
fuck out of here.
Michelle, roll 2d20s, and then add them together.
2d20s.
Yeah. This is for reasons.
28.
He's shaking his
All
head.
right,
He's shaking
28.
his head. I don't like when he shakes his head.
You find 28,000 worth of gems in a bag the size of. The bag is made of clearly human skin. Several people stitched worth of it stitched together. It's super gross and weird and creepy. But this is a demon one. Inside is an enormous amount of gems, worth about 28,000 total.
See, Jack, this is what happens when you do nice things. Karma comes back.
This is less than what I spent. Whatever.
But it's too heavy for you to move alone. But the robot can clearly lift it, and the robot could also grab the plasma rifle.
Yes.
Yes. Plasma rifle.
Of course.
There are cages with rare animals in here, but you know those animals are also dangerous. And we're running low on time, so you don't really have the ability to free those animals. You're not sure how those cages work, and as soon as you get towards one, it starts trying to mind blast you, but you resist it.
So I was gonna say because we're low on time.
Yeah.
I would drive down the line of them, turn around, and blast through them, tilting my bike and just destroy, carving into the cage, probably scaring the shit out of the animals, but just as like a cool, you're free, and then fuck off to Legoland and let them all. I mean, they'll all probably get eaten anyway, but or kill each other. I don't know, but Jack doesn't know how to. I'm thinking he's gonna be like, I'm gonna be a good guy. Let me try to be a good guy. And I'll just let all these fucking things free.
All right, you
basically drive sideways with my saw blades and just
you crunch 3 or 4 cages of giant beasts. One looks like a scorpion just made out of rock and spines, and it's about.
I was gonna say, is there like a small one, like a little
inside?
A little something.
There
that's
is
not
one
as menacing at all.
The tiny owl. The owl is about the size of a normal owl, except its eyes are about twice as big. And as Jack comes by, that's the last cage he hits, and then he looks at it. And Jack, make a save versus.
God damn it! Can I go put a bullet in this goddamn owl?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it needs to die. I'm sorry, honey, but it's evil.
Wait, I have a reroll.
So you immediately go blind.
Wait, I have a reroll. I have a reroll.
That's true.
You use your reroll.
4.
It's worse. It's worse.
It's so much worse. You use a reroll, and you smash your bike into.
Oh, come on! I was
the borrowed fireman robot. Deal your saw blades damage to the robot.
The hand, because I just
20.
20. All right, 20 more damage to the robot's midsection.
Really? Really, Jack? Something wish you magic like
you
me.
Wish you had magic like me, I think.
Like this magic? Is this the magic you're speaking of? Is this the magic?
All right, children. So you make your way back to town.
I love it.
Oh, no. Before we leave, can I, after everybody's left, since I'm still invisible, can I just set everything on fire in this cave?
The thing is, you can
can I
tell
help?
some of these things can see you.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna bounce.
Like you go invisible, and you can kill the owl.
Fuck that owl.
Yeah,
So-
great.
I'm gonna kill the owl.
All right, the owl turns out to be an SDC creature and just disintegrates
Fantastic.
as soon as you hit it with the thing.
Stupid goddamn creature.
Yeah.
I try to do one nice fucking thing. I only tell me where I'm going.
I will direct
Wait,
the bike.
is he
since you're-
blind?
Blind and driving.
Oh, yeah, no, Hello's just gonna go and pick it up, but in a way that it makes him feel like he's still driving.
That's fucking hilarious.
But I'm just
Well, it's all about just feeling the road, you know? You can really just feel the road.
Yep. That's what you're doing, Jack.
That's
Feel
right.
the road.
Yeah, you can also cut his engines from a distance without him realizing it.
Yeah, totally doing that. Like he's
And then you
Like,
put over
constantly
the
just-
sound of his engines.
What a
Like, and I'm just like flicking one of the wheels so he hears the sound of the wheels. It's like,
that's it.
And you're carrying in one hand Jack, and in the other hand you've got the massive. You're flicking it, but then you have
oh
to
yeah.
play the giant pistol or the
Oh.
giant plasma cannon.
Oh, yeah.
And you walk back to town, and it's like 10 minutes later, so your eyes clear.
Impressive
look at-
driving.
I know.
It turns out you actually are magic. You know, who'd have thunk it, honestly.
Am I
You're
in
just
the air?
flying.
Am I
Yeah,
in the
you're
air?
just flying. You're flying.
You do notice that there's a couple of small dents on the side of your bike.
Who did this?
They're finger
You
sized.
did that.
They're
Who
robot
hap-
figure sized.
God damn it.
All right. So you get to the gate, and the guy's like,
Told you we'd bring it back.
There's a TV driving your robot.
Good as new.
no, it's not.
Good as
What do you mean, no, it's not?
good.
I'll tell you what. For the 125,000 it would cost to repair it, you could just leave the plasma cannon in its hand, and we'll call it square.
We can't carry the plasma cannon, so fine.
Deal.
The plasma cannon, but not its hand.
What? No.
The plasma cannon in its hand, JJ.
Oh, I thought he
Jesus.
said the plasma cannon.
No, keep up, sugar. God damn.
What the
I know
fuck?
this thing on your arm's real fucking loud, but maybe you could just turn it on for 20 seconds so we can have a human being conversation.
What?
That's what I thought.
It would not.
You can keep the
No.
gun, honey.
Just stop yelling. You're gonna spit on me, and I'll turn into a frog or something.
Yeah, you bet you will.
So,
It's like siblings right now.
from that bag is enough gems to create a sun, 3 sun pistols and a sun rifle.
Hot diggity.
Ooh, a rifle.
What about my stake chain gun, Kevin?
And it's not enough to build the stake chain gun.
Kevin, please.
No.
Okay, here's the thing. It's enough to modify a normal chain gun to be a wood firing chain gun.
But then you're gonna lose your
It's
actual
like
chain
wood
gun.
chips. It's like wood chips.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I don't want
not
to.
wise.
It's like we need to find a wood chipper and just have it
No.
spish.
It goes reverse. Wow, I would love that. Holy! I replaced the front saw blade wheel with a. Kevin.
No.
No.
We'll talk about this later because it
Okay.
won't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll let you do it, but the first non-vampire you hit.
You're
Alright,
not
let's
gonna.
just
You're not
grind
gonna
it
get as much damage.
Yeah.
A wood chipper.
Well, I would. We'll talk about this another time.
Yeah, we'll talk about this another time.
All right. So, with that, Cassidy takes the information to go off and start crafting. The thing is, Cassidy's gonna have to go back to Refuge to do it.
Afraid I can't
Back
stick
to-
around. I ain't got the
Back to
supplies
her
here, y'all.
workshop.
We may be heading back in the near future anyway, so
That
we'll see
works
you there. The next time we swing by, we'll be sure to look you up.
Before you leave this time, Isla's gonna walk up to Cassidy and be like, "So, can I have your number?"
I'll do you one better. I take my hat off and I just plunk it down onto Iola's head. Look for you know those little encampments out in front of the in the castle where people kind of gather. There's a big fuck off trailer. It's usually like noises and lights or shit coming out of it. I turn around and show you the symbol on my back. It's got one of these on it. It's knock 3 times, sugar, anytime.
All right.
Actually,
climb into red.
Iola, real quick, roll a percentile check.
A percent, just a D100.
Yeah, just D100. Get above 10.
I will do my best.
71. Okay. Nothing happens. Oh, no! Instead of someone showing up, you get your communicator pings.
Mine?
Yes.
Oh shit. Who's it from?
Who do you think it's from?
Is
It's
it from
Lily
Lily?
Bravo.
God damn it!
But you don't have to answer it right now. It's just a message. You don't even have to look at it
Forever again.
I'll just wait a
Yeah.
minute.
as Cassidy takes off.
Yeah. As she leaves.
I climb into red and
Red
as
goes,
she leaves.
thank
Both.
y'all. See ya.
Wait, Red?
The,
Ah!
the truck goes, bye now.
Yeah.
I could have made a new friend and you didn't.
You're out of time.
I'd like to play. I don't know if I can get into her speakers in her
You
car.
cannot.
Darn it. Then I'm just going to loudly blast on mine. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
Bye, Lady Harkins.
Bye, Lady Harkins.
Goodbye, fun Lady Harkins.
And with
I
that,
accept that.
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna end it for the night.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, hail.
Well, shit, y'all.
This game
Um,
didn't even have rails. Like,
Oh,
Mm,
oh.
It didn't even have a real gun.
it did have
Hey,
a-
jokes.
I fired it.
Take that
Yeehaw.
moment to calm my brain. So you do know now there is a demon lord in a place called Wormwood.
what if Jover tells them?
Well, I'm saying Jovra, you know there is a demon lord in Wormwood that you have knocked down a peg.
Who super wants us dead.
You're not too familiar with the politics, but you know it will change some stuff over there. You don't know how, but things will happen.
And probably come back to haunt us in our nightmares and dreams in the years to come.
Yeah, and Jover's got to think about.
Results and
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got to think.
Shit, haunting our
Alright.
dreams is just Tuesday around here.
so we're gonna go around, say who we are, where we can find it, and if you want to say something about how awesome someone else is, that's great. All right, we're gonna start with Jovra.
Hi, I'm Michelle Ely. You can find me on Twitter at Michelle Ely, but you can find me more on the Welcome to the Party Discord. Here Tuesdays, but on Saturdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm in the Stars Asunder, run by our very own guest star, Fox Barrett.
Woot woot.
Yeah, that's you.
That's that double take.
I know. It's something that was just awesome. Fox coming on here last minute, bringing
Yes.
back
Thank you.
Cassidy
Thank you.
Sunshine, and like part of me is like, is she like Jack's long lost sister or something? Like,
I know, right?
Who knows? No.
God, I hope
I
not.
know they're not, but it
God,
was,
I hope not.
I know, but it was just, wow, it was just almost worse than when Harkins is around. It was just,
So good.
it was so good though.
Cowboys. I do not get along with cowboys.
No, you
Always
don't.
a perpetual friendly rivalry between me and cowboys.
It's always a cowboy.
These damn, what is it, the baronies?
Sharpshooters.
All right. And you told us where we could find you, right?
Yes.
Sorry, my brain skips. All right. Thank you so much. Iola.
Hi, I'm Kate. I go by me and Midair on the Twitters, which I haven't been on very much lately, but maybe I'll be back sometime soon. Who knows? You can find me here every Tuesday night. On Friday, this Friday specifically, I am DMing a one-shot, the second of Dragon Dark Donuts. You don't want to miss that. It's a wrestling extravaganza in Waterdeep. Don't miss that. It's
The basement of a donut shop in Waterdeep?
It's not a donut shop. We're a tavern that serves donuts,
Oh.
but we have retrofitted the basement into a wrestling entertainment zone.
So it's a donut shop bar fight pit.
Yeah.
Love it.
That sounds amazing.
It's
That
pretty
sounds
great.
like
Just
one-
led with that. Just led with that.
Yeah, if you like wrestling, I like to pull out a lot of wrestling knowledge. So enjoy, it'll be fun. And then that's at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Fridays, and then Sunday nights at midnight Eastern time, I DM the Emissaries of Avithna game, our all feminine envy game of what is it, hijinks and thirst.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Food.
right.
I
Yeah,
love food
yeah.
descriptions and clothing descriptions. So yeah,
It's spies and humping.
and
a snake.
Which, so, yeah, that's most spy movies.
A James Bond movie, yeah.
yeah, and I just really appreciate that someone gives Jack shit back. That was great. Because most of us don't. Most of us just put up with it.
Seriously, like, why?
Let him get
Why
away
I
with
don't know why.
Look at him.
They're intimidated by my coolness. That's
Oh, good. Because
What's your physical beauty? What's your PB? Go look it up.
my what?
It's 8.
There's like
The
8.
list. Remember, all of us. We talked about this.
Yes, because
So anyway.
he has one, or he has the same amount as I do.
My PB
He's
is
as
13.
pretty as I am.
Yeah, it's your physical endurance. All right, so up
Oh.
next is hello.
Hello. Hi guys. My name is Maxine Bachman, also known as That Girl at That Place, and on Instagram, Lady Skyburn. You can find me here every Tuesday playing hello. And you can find me every other Saturday or Sunday. We actually are skipping next week so that we can play on the 22nd for Actions Against Hunger on the Thread Raiders channel. So come see me be a Russian Panther, try and keep the rest of my group from dying in Tomb of Annihilation.
It's not easy.
It is not easy when you're a semi-smart barbarian. It's not easy. But yeah, and then I believe there's a few other charity events coming up as well. I don't remember what they are, but they're all after, so I'll explain those then. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. Also, Nerdy Chicken, if you guys have heard of them, they are a kind of Etsy site, but it's all for nerd and geek wear kind of such. And I'll be selling owlbear dice bags, which are super cool, and they're all handmade objects and whatnot. So I should be going up by the end of the month. My stuff should be going on, but still go check it out. It's really cool, and I love the people that are running it. So yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Oh, and I loved how Cassidy was like, we're just all gonna be like dogging on you today. I love how Cassidy was like so down to earth. Like everybody's like, I have to be this like epic person. Cassidy's like, my butt flaps down, guys. My butt flaps down. And the chat, always, thank you so much for being so like vocal with us and just chatting back and forth and being ridiculous. We love it. We really do.
Yeah. You're the best, Jen. All right, I'm going to go to Jericho next.
Hello, everybody. I am Evan. I'm Evan Jennings64 on the Twitter, and Zombie Love Juice on Instagram and such. You can find me every Tuesday playing this, Riffs, which is awesome. And every Wednesday, I am running the Blades in the Dark game with Kevin and, well, Kevin the only because Throck's not here today, but also Throck. And that's a lot of fun, and I run my own my own D&D game on a YouTube channel called Beyond EMH. It is an evil campaign, so it's full of. Thank you. It's full of a lot of death and destruction, and my friends are the worst people. And I think my favorite part about this, Fox, you were awesome. I loved everything about and obviously we met a new character in that, and I like that fucking gun though. Like that was so cool. I loved that gun. That you shot it and that it was an intense beam that flashed for a second. And my first instinct was to be like, my eyes! But like your description was so cool, I just wanted to listen to it. But very, very cool with that. And I liked what Jover did at the very end. That made it very interesting. I'm interested now because Jover knows what the fuck that thing is and went over to be like, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, fuck you, man. I don't know. There was something about that scene that I really, really liked of her taking the time to go over to this thing. And I think, no, the part where you just said, that's wormwood. And like, but you said it to yourself. You know what I mean? I like that.
Yeah.
That was a neat moment. I could like see that in a show or something. Yeah.
All right. And almost last, certainly not least, is Cassidy Sunshine.
Hey folks, I'm sorry. Howdy y'all. I remain Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on the Twitter, where I have not been posting nothing in about a month now. I don't know, maybe I'll go back someday. Frankly, I think Twitter needs to come to me. It needs to meet me in the middle and be more reasonable before I return to it. What the hell am I doing on this channel? I'm doing all kinds of things. Let me get my notes open. So working forward from Saturdays. Saturdays at 7 o'clock Eastern time. As my lovely assistant somewhere over here mentioned, Stars Asunder, our Scum and Villainy campaign. Hopefully that's going to get started rolling up this coming weekend. Sunday nights at 8 Eastern, I'm over on twitch.tv/DevilsLikeGaming playing in their Shadowrun game, where the gentleman who usually sits in this little box right here makes us play Shadowrun, and we all betray each other and give guns to children and do terrorisms. It's great. We're the good guys.
Oh.
Say what?
Yeah, it's check out the Shadowrun game. It is a fucking trip. Throck's amazing.
Sounds like it.
Midnight on Sundays, immediately following that, because I'm psychotic, is Emissaries of Avithna, where we hump and do a spy. It's a lot of fun. It's in Dungeon World now, which I appreciate, because I don't usually get to play Dungeon World. I'm usually running it, so thank you, Kate, personally, from me to you. I love that game. Monday nights, I am typically the producer for our side quests, our weekly one-shot series. The other night, this last Monday, there was an awesome 7th Sea game. Coming up this next Monday, there is going to be a slight twist on For the Queen. It's going to be For the Prom Queen, wherein... Oh, right, you're in that, aren't you? That's right, Kate's in that. Where, yeah, a bunch of shitty teenagers are going to hang out in a limo and snipe at each other for 3 hours.
1999 prom, baby. It's gonna be good.
So, like, real prom?
They're going to snipe like it's 1999. It's kind of fucking incredible. And you just missed me on Tuesday nights on Politics and Plagues. That's at 4 Eastern. I'm in another Dungeon World game. How the hell did that happen? I don't know. I'm all over the Discord. I'm a mod over there. Just come say you have gay feelings and I will appear. Normally I write for the Patreon, but I've been too fucking busy. So hopefully I'll be writing for the Patreon again soon. And what did I love about this game? Y'all, I watched this most weeks. Like, I fell behind recently, mostly because of stuff that's been going on. But
Charity
it has
stream
been...
took a lot
Yeah,
of
the
time.
charity stream took all of my energy away. No PPE left in me. So this is a rare treat for me. I super loved hanging out with y'all. Jovra, like I love everything to do with Zarsig. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that dragon just makes me super fucking happy. I love, yes, including the plush. I love Hello's whole scene. I love Hello's whole scene. Like, I can't encapsulate it. Like, you go watch the street. Okay. Fantastic. Kate.
I will make sure that you aren't drunk.
Good luck, sugar. That's gonna take some real doing, believe me.
Well, at least you're aware.
Kate, I super appreciate just how it's weird. I don't get to play with normal Iola. I always watch normal Iola, and then I come in and Iola's just like this weird. I know, it's great. It's fun to see that side of her, so that's really entertaining for me. And what can you even say about a man like Jericho Jack?
Nothing.
No,
And then you move on.
Hey, come on.
What?
Like, what can you say?
I can.
Nothing.
You know what? I can say this. My PB. It's true. I'll say this. My PB is 10. So that's it for me.
Yeah! Woo!
All right. Just first of all, thank you, Fox, for stepping in at last minute.
Yes.
You're amazing, and
Yes.
you're always a blast. And thank you.
You're very welcome, Kevin. Any excuse to be at one of your tables. I thanked all the players. Big ups to our GM. You put up with us so well. Thank you.
Especially running this game with this group.
Yes.
I give you.
Sometimes you have to make up 3 interesting things that happen on the middle of a night looking at a window.
Because windows.
It's fun. But no, I love this game. It was great. First, I'm going to talk about the charity stream I'm doing on the 21st for the same Action Against Hunger on twitch.tv/threadraiders.
Yeah.
We are going to be playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Go Hollywood.
Yes.
Yes.
With Evan, Chaotic Anarchy, and a couple others.
I'm going to be a Batman.
I
yeah,
heard
you are.
so much about this game, guys. I am so jealous I'm not in it. I'm so happy for you guys. Like, oh
gonna be
god, you
fun.
need to watch this, guys.
And so yeah, I'll be tweeting about that probably. And you can see me tomorrow night playing the Blades game at 8:00. And yeah. Oh, also the Thread Raiders podcast that came out today, I am the guest on.
Yay!
Babbling incoherently, probably, about rifts.
It's so much fun, though.
Also, we do a What's in the Box where just crazy fun things happen.
Mhm.
Like it always does on the What's in the Box segment. So yeah, I think the coolest thing, the absolute coolest thing, is Kate's decision to just dive into that with Iola. I didn't expect it. I didn't think it was coming, but I loved every second of it. I didn't see it coming, and it was great. I was like, oh, that's good. Thank you. That was awesome. So, thank you everybody for showing up. I love this game, and I love all my players. With that, are we gonna look for somebody to raid?
Yeah, I'm looking. I think I don't know if anybody ever gave me if I can do that. I can try though.
Okay.
So I'm
We
looking
do
at
our
our list.
Let's see. Straticus is playing. We are Nerdsmith.
Fantastic. If they're currently live, then we can go raid We Are Nerdsmith if they're live.
Yeah, they tend to run a little later, so they tend to.
Perfect. Yeah,
We're
I see that they're
done
online.
nerds.
So let's see if this works. It works for
Hey.
me. Yes, I did the thing,
Hooray.
y'all.
So thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
And it takes like 10 seconds. Right?
Oh, well, then,
Okay.
bye.
Ah.